Hello, Shiny Stackers, and welcome to another Saturday Night Stack Chat, sponsored by Stackers Social, the place where we get together, hang out, and talk about all things shiny and round. And tonight, I've got the pleasure of once again being joined by a great friend of mine. It's somebody who I'm sure needs no introduction whatsoever. We all know him as the lover of 50p's, especially Star Wars 50p's, and that is, of course, Stephen with the threes for the E's. Stephen, how are you doing, my friend? Are you well?
Not too well this week.
No, you've been a bit ill, haven't you? So thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we'll understand if you have to run off at any point throughout the chat.
And run off is
yeah, absolutely. Because Stephen's not been feeling too great, he's not had a chance to do a setup today. So it's just my setup we're going to be looking at, but we do have the.
Whoa. Sorry.
Just my setup. Oh.
Sorry, I'm putting my phone on and I forgot to let the volume in.
I heard some cheeky little guy in the background there. Sounded a lot like a TSC. But I'm just going to very quickly say hello to all the guys we've got in the chat so far. We've got Blistering Barnacle Adventures, Luke, Titan Uranus is here. Who else have we got?
That's a name.
That is a name, isn't it? Titan Uranus. I love that name. Ray's here. Tech the Coin Hunter is here. Jamie Frost has joined us from over in Japan. CY Sterling is here from Cyprus. We are international tonight. We've got my good friend Griff, aka Coin Noob, in the chat as well. And Davinia Robbins is here, and also Deaxus. So thank you very much to everybody who's joined us. I do apologise if I've missed anybody out whatsoever, but I'm having a flick through, and I think that's everyone we've got here so far. It's fantastic to have each and every single one of you here. We're just going to have a bit of an informal pub-style chat tonight, aren't we, Stephen?
Aye,
definitely. And yeah, absolutely. 365's just joined us as well. He says, "Evening all. I can't be in the chat at the moment, but I'm listening in." Well, thank you very much, 365. It's great to know you're listening there. Coin Noob says, "What? No powers of gold to Ugo?" Well, there's powers of gold, but we're not going to be seeing them tonight, unfortunately. I think you were just telling me you've just bought a couple of new gold coins, haven't you?
Yeah, I got 1 ounce Britannia and the George and the Dragon.
Is that the new George and the Dragon design that we
bought out? The new that you don't like.
Well, no, it's grown on me. It's grown on me. I know at first I wasn't sure, but after I got it myself and I saw it in hand, I actually really like it. I love the way that the background makes it look like there's rays of light shining down on George and the Dragon.
Oh, you get the gold one?
No, I got the silver one.
Oh, you got the silver one?
Yeah, I couldn't afford the gold one, unfortunately. But
Pauper, are you?
Yes, I am, I'm afraid. Absolutely. What else we've got here? We've got a lot of hellos. Ray says, very international with Northerners represented. Absolutely. Got some great representation from the Northerners every time that Stephen comes on. It's something I like to see. And I do align myself slightly north on the north side divide because I do have family that herald from Scarborough, etc. So, yes, no, very, very, very northern tonight. And Davinia Robbins has said, I got the silver version of George and the Dragon, as did I, Davinia. I do think it's a very nice looking coin. Well, we can't see them, so says Coin. Well, you just have to imagine that they're there.
Well, I did a video of them
a
few days ago. My last video was of the Britannia and the George and the Dragon, so you can go and watch them there, Coin Noob.
There you go. You can have that on another tab while you're listening in to us. But yeah, no, absolutely. I generally do like that George and the Dragon design. Have you seen the other design that they brought out recently? It's got the national emblems on it.
I have, yes.
What's your thoughts on that one?
I like it.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Well, I can't afford it at the moment.
Is that because you want it in gold?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I'm vain, I can't help it.
The man likes his gold, what can we say? May you get the quarter ounce version, says Davinia. Oh yeah, that'd be very nice to see. Serpent Silver's here. He says, hey guys, gonna listen in while working. Serpent Silver, I've got a thank you to say to you. I've been contacted by Future Investments today, and he's let me know that you won his channel membership giveaway, and you've donated the items to the 1 year anniversary that we're going to be having in a couple of weeks' time. So thank you very much for that. They drink shandy up north. Well, it's not all
Whoa,
they drink.
whoa! I'm not having that. I'm not having that.
I know. No, but
Wow,
yeah.
shandy.
Yeah.
You know what we call beer drinkers from the south up here, don't you?
Go on then.
Big Southern Jesse shandy drinking. Oh.
Very beastly. Dear. Scott Silver says, am I classed as a northerner? You definitely are. I mean, you can't get much more northern than Scotland, can you? So, yeah, 100%. Coinum says he was looking forward to seeing his 50p collection. Oh, well, I said the exact same thing, Coinum, but we'll have to see it next time. I think it's...
Well, they're not 50p's as I was telling Stack Collector. They're not 50p's as such. They're all commemorative 50p. I think there's a Peerford one as well. I can't remember.
Very nice. So won't be all silver proofs then?
They're all silver proofs, and I think some of them are sterling silver as well.
Oh yeah, I think all the 50p silver proofs are sterling silver.
There you go. They're all silver proof.
There you go. Yeah, it does make me laugh because the 50p silver proof, so 8 grams of sterling silver, which cost you about 75 quid, and the 1 ounce silver proofs are a full troy ounce of pure silver, and they only cost about 25 quid more. So it's works out very expensive with the silver proof 50p's. CY Sterling saying, Jamie, tell me about it. We're hitting 40 degrees over here. That's too hot, isn't it? I mean, I like it around 20 degrees personally.
40 degrees. I remember that a few years ago.
Yes. No,
I was just turning into a puddle of water.
I generally nearly melted. On those few days where we had 40 degrees, I was putting a fence in for a customer, and
you were working in it as well.
Yeah. They wanted to make it worse. They wanted the fence putting in directly just in front of a brick wall they had at the bottom of the garden. And so I had to dig down through the foundations of this concrete foundation of this brick wall at 40 degrees. I actually thought I was going to collapse at one point, so that was not fun. It's far too hot. That is 40 degrees. Davinia, Stephen's not been feeling too great the last few days, so he's not had a chance to put any bits out today, so we've just got my setup tonight. But that's why there's no video for Stephen. But it's like I say before, if people want to come in and just talk and not have a setup, that's completely fine.
If you want to see my bits, there is an OnlyFans side that you can go.
Sorry, I can't. God, that's too much. No, that's an OnlyFans site that no one's going to ever see. You'll probably get less views than mine, mate. But I love it. Luke says, Scott's mate, evening bud. Cyber Salmon says, hi everyone. Si, it's fantastic to have you here, buddy. Can't wait to have Si on with me on the channel in a couple of weeks' time. Just so people know, I'm thinking of having next week off so I can rest a little bit and make sure I'm fully charged up for the following week after, which will be the Saturday the 31st, which is of course going to be the massive 1-year birthday bash for Stacker Social, and we're going to be giving away so many pieces of silver. It's unbelievable. But I am going to be joined throughout the evening by Cyber Salman as my co-host. We're going to have a number of different guests come and join us as well as having exclusive content from a few of the creators out there, so definitely going to be worthwhile joining us in a couple of weeks' time. It's going to be a lot of fun. Who are we chatting with? Oh, it's Stephen with the Freeze for V's tonight. I've got on. I'm surprised that you weren't aware by the northern tones of Stephen, but yeah, it's.
Hi, lad.
Aye, my lad. Aye. Luke says, "Si, mate. I hope you're well tonight, bud." And Daphne Robin says, "Southern soffies." There we go. Here we go.
Is it Griff's birthday soon?
It's going to be Griff's birthday on the night of the 1-year anniversary. So I'm going to.
Oh well, if I'm not here, well, probably will be. Happy birthday for them, can you?
Absolutely. I'm trying to get him to come on and join us so we can sing happy birthday to him, but he keeps telling me that he's
you can get me to come on and I'll sing happy birthday.
Absolutely. I think we should get the whole community on to come and sing happy birthday to Griff. And yeah, he says he's washing his hair that night. But yeah, I think he needs to come on and join us. Davinia says, must remember to read the title. Absolutely, yeah. But don't worry. If you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to pop them in the chat, and I'm more than happy to answer them. Not feeling well, got the run, so may have to quickly go to the toilet. Divinia. Yeah, it sounds like there's a bit of something going round then, because as I say, Stephen's not been too well. I'm feeling a little bit fatigued. Well, that's just because I've had a really busy week last week. So yeah, I've had a bit of a lazy day the earlier half of today, where I've not really done a lot. But yeah, Luke says, "Oh, sorry, mate."
I thought it looks like I've got a fan, Emerald Coast Stacker.
I'm sure you've got more than one fan, buddy.
I've probably got
at least one. 2.
Oh yeah, maybe 2.
Absolutely. Luke says, not fun getting on that heat. It literally drips off you. You can't do it. Yeah, no, absolutely. My job just becomes the literal worse when it's baking hot like that. There's been a couple of times where I've been coming out of trees and it's been so hot. I've stumbled to get my helmet off, and I've nearly fainted by the time I've got it off. So yeah, it can be very, very difficult, as I say. But I find the perfect temperatures around 20 degrees with a little bit of a cool breeze, so it's nice and sunny, but you're not overheating too much. Scott Silverwatt says, TSC's motto in his van, I'm sexy and I mow it. Oh, it isn't, but it's going to be from now on.
God. No, please don't give up your day job.
No, that's it. It's going on my van now.
Oh, God.
I love it. Seven Stacks is here. She says, hi, Stack Collector, Blistering Barnacles, CY Sterling, Titan Uranus, Davinia Robbins, and Scott Silver. And yeah, I've just got to the coin noob, aka Griff's birthday. But that's what we're celebrating. It's for birthday bash for Griff, not Stacker Social. But,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, we're just we're camouflaging it as a Stacker Social birthday party, just so we can surprise Griff with it. But I'm sure he won't. Find out. Jamie Frost said, it's so hot over here I made raisins on my car dash. Well, there you go. If it's hot enough to turn grapes into raisins on your car dashboard, then yeah, it's too hot. You should do an auction, Stephen. It's from Techcoin Hunter. Well, I've just been chatting with Stephen about that, and you've had a great week for selling the bits off, haven't you?
Oh, just a bit.
Yeah, I got rid of
it. Not this week. The week before.
Oh, was it? Week before, was it?
Week before, yeah.
Yeah.
I bought a few bits this week. Well,
yeah, that's the Britannia and the 1 ounce Georgian Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
The rest is gone in the bank.
Yeah, well, it's good to know. Good to know. Is that going into the house fund, or are you?
It is, yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's going. It's a new bank account. I've got a building society, so get more interest in it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
not much more, I believe.
It's a bit better than a standard bank account.
It's about 4%. 4%.
Yeah.
It ain't bad.
I think for a bank interest rate, I think 4% is pretty much about the top you're going to get, isn't it?
It's not a bank; it's a building society.
Well, bank or building society, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think that's about top. When the bank that I'm in don't give me any interest.
Yeah, no, most banks don't, do they? It's got to be like a special ISA account or something like that. My bank charges me money for having my bank account, so I should get rid of it.
What?
Yeah. I have to pay a management fee every month for my bank account, so yeah. It's really handy though. No, the good thing about my bank is it's split up into 2 separate bank accounts.
Business account?
No, it's a personal account, but it's an online account. So the way it works is I've got a card account and a salary account. So as soon as I get paid, what it does, it takes everything out for all my direct debits and it puts it into a certain part of my account where I can't touch it, can't overspend it, and then it puts everything else that's after that into my card account, and I can spend that willy-nilly, knowing that I'm not going to accidentally spend too much on my card and not have enough to cover the direct debit. So I really do like it, because when I was a bit younger, when I first started the bank account, I wasn't so great with my money, and quite often I'd accidentally spend too much and then not have enough to cover the direct debit. So I love the way that it just holds all that money to one side and stops me being able to do that.
I just want to say hello to somebody who said hello.
Go on.
He was metal detecting who said hello.
Stu's metal detecting. He's a great guy. He is, Stu is. So fantastic to have you here. Brown Sugar has said hello to both myself and yourself. And Brown Sugar, it's fantastic to have you. Thank you very much for joining us. Emerald Coast Stacker. Yes, Stephen. So you have definitely got a fan there, mate. 100%.
That's 2.
That's it. Coin Noob says 365 is going to sing to me. We're all going to sing to you, buddy. Every single one of us. We're going to sing a happy birthday in a couple of weeks' time. But Shab Salman says, Stephen, I collect many items from Sheffield English Pewter Company. Do you own any pewter? I bet you've got a tanker.
I had a tankard for my 21st birthday.
Yeah. I knew you'd have a pewter tankard at least.
I bought something for Cobra for his birthday.
Oh yeah,
well, it's like a whiskey glass with a pewter skull and crossbones on it.
Oh, very nice. Yeah,
but he doesn't use it.
Yeah,
because he's an animal. He
drinks out of the bottle.
Yeah.
I'm all about that. Yeah. Why mucky a glass up when you've got no need to? Just drink it straight out of the bottle.
No, you Philistine.
Absolutely, 100%. Let's have a look. Here we go. I've just got to Stu's Metal Detecting. He says, hi, Stack Collector. Buddy, it's great to have you here. Thanks for joining us. Are there going to be any duck races tonight? Yes, there are. There's always going to be a duck race, Divinia. We'll do it. We might do it a little bit earlier because it's only going to be a few hours tonight. So we'll probably end. We'll do it around the same time and probably end with a duck race. But looking forward to doing the duck race around 9 o'clock. That's the bits I've got here in front of me. You've got the Stackers Social sticker, the Stack Collector sticker, you've got 365 Days of Silver business card as well as the new Stackers Social business card. You've got the Stack Collector and Stackers Social poker chips, as well as the 1 gram TSC custom bar and the 1/10 Silver Britannia from Stackers Social as well. So that's what's up for grabs for tonight. I'm not going to be putting in a Cardiff Gold poker chip because I'm going to be holding on to them for a couple of weeks' time and give them away throughout the night on the 31st because Cardiff Gold have been good enough to sponsor the event. So
sell out, corporate sell out.
not at all.
Hang on a minute. Davina Robbins, you can drink out of modern pewter. It's the old stuff you cannot drink out of.
Oh, okay. What's that about? Because I've always had.
She said Davina Robbins said you shouldn't drink out of pewter.
What do you know why you shouldn't drink out of old pewter? Is it just toxic? Is it
toxic? Yeah, it had bits of lead in it.
Ah, okay. Yeah, no, I can see why.
But the modern pewter is completely safe to drink out of.
Yeah, because we do make a lot of tankards out of pewter. I know that much. So I've drank out of pewter many a times, but maybe that explains a thing or two. But,
nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. But no, that's something I was never aware of. So I'm glad you said that. Let's have a look. I'm already getting behind on the chat. It's absolutely popping off tonight. Thank you so much, guys. Emerald Coast Stacker says news travelled from across the pond that there was someone who made a post on Stackers on social media criticising Parliament, I believe, who has been charged and sentenced to a jail term. Well, me and Stephen were talking about this just before the chat went live, and the UK government seem to be gunning for people on just doing social media posts right now, don't they? I mean, they're trying to take down Elon Musk. I think it's absolutely insane.
Oh dear. Tyranny.
Well, it is.
Because you've got a large majority, they think they can go around doing what they want. They need knocking down a peg or two, especially that Marxist idiot.
Yeah, well, it makes me laugh the way that they're saying that they're going to go after Americans for the post, and it's like we were saying, they've got freedom of speech over in America. Just because we've got controlled speech doesn't mean we can start taking down people in America who are covered by the First Amendment. You know what I mean? It seems really, really daft to me. It's like Davini's just said. Oh, sorry, mate. Go on.
Social media is a waste of time.
Yeah.
Well, not really. If it wasn't, you wouldn't be here talking to us, would you, Peter?
Well, I think it's more the Facebook social media. Yeah.
X.
Yeah, exactly. I
don't touch that X.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube. You're right. YouTube is technically social media, but I see it very differently to things like X, and I don't even like calling it X. It's still Twitter to me.
Never been on. Never registered for an account.
Neither did I. I've never used Twitter. The reason for that is when it came out just after Facebook, and I just didn't see the difference in it really. It's like it's just a different type of Facebook really. So I never got into it, and I still to this day I've never had a Twitter or an X account. So I don't.
And the only people I have on Facebook are people who I know, went to school with, friends. I don't have anybody out of the silver and gold community on it.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't use my Facebook anymore, just because, well, like Davinia says, I just see it as a waste of time, really, more than anything. Yeah. So, yeah.
Even Pitt asked me for my Facebook account, and no chance. If you think I'm letting you loose with my friend over here, I've got another thing coming.
Yeah, no, I love Pitt. How's he doing? Is he well?
Yeah, he's all right. Yeah, a lot better than what he was.
Ah, good to know. That's good to know. We'll have to get him back on for a chat.
I'll ask him.
He's
got a new girlfriend, so he's all ticked up again.
All his time's been taken up by a bit of new love interest. Well, that's nice to know.
Bloody English as well.
Oh, there we go. There you go. It's like Titan Arrange says here. One messes with Elon at his own risk. Yeah, I really can't see him being able to extradite Elon Musk. I just think they're making themselves look a bit silly with it. This isn't social media. Yeah, no, it's definitely not social media in the same respect as Facebook, etc. is. But yeah, it's technically would still be classed as social media, but a very, very different type. So I understand what you're saying there. Scott Silver says, "Love my English Pewter Company whiskey glass. Thanks for the recommendation." Yeah, that's. I think have I seen that on your channel, Scott? I know. I think Cyber Salman's got a nice glass which has got his Carduous leather logo on it. I think that might be what I'm thinking of there.
The factory for that is about 4 or 5 miles away from me.
What's that?
English Pewter Company.
Oh, is it?
About 4 or 5. Well, it's just outside the city centre.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Hope you get your pewter pieces nice and cheap then. Local yeah, no, exactly. Ray says the EU tried with Musk and then offered an apology. Yeah, there you go. Stu says, "Hi Scott, Baron Vamsky's here. Baron, it's great to see you here, mate." He says, "I am hoping my social media posts I get put on a prison ship and sent to Australia." Well, it'd be a nice holiday, wouldn't it, if it wasn't for the spiders and the snakes. I said I got the new knife from my missus for my birthday yesterday. I posted in the pickups channel on SS. Absolutely stunning. It says that reminds me. Yes, it was Sai's birthday yesterday. So let's all put a very happy birthday to Sai in the chat. I know he did a short day at work and then went out for a lovely meal. So yeah, I hope you had a fantastic night, mate, and many happy returns to you, my friend.
Did you have a bum burner? That's what we want to know.
Did you have a what? Sorry.
A bum burner.
What? Oh, a curry. Yes, it took me a moment there. Sorry. I'm not with it tonight.
Was it like a blood orange the next morning?
Dude, come on. It's not 9 o'clock yet. I don't know. Steve's Metal Detection says, "Congratulations, Nerd UK, on 100 subs." Yes, massive congratulations to Nerd UK on hitting 100 subscribers. That's a great milestone to hit. That first 100 subscribers can be very difficult, so very well done, Nerd UK. He's a great guy, and I've got a few of his stickers, etc. on the backboard, so yeah, fantastic on that. Sai says, "I love being 28." So do I. I think this is my it's my 12th time round at being 28, but still loving it as much as I was 12 years ago.
It's nice to know that there's 2 more people as deluded as what I am.
Yeah. Absolutely. Nerd UK says, "Big thank you to everyone who helped me push to 100 subs." No, that's it. Really is fantastic to see that you've hit there, mate. So you're 40. I am Divinia. Yes, I celebrated my 40th birthday in March this year. So apparently life has begun for me now. I've been 28 for 20 years now. Yeah, I think that's what I said to him. He said on Saka Social that it was grueling being 28, and said, yeah, even more so the 20th time round. So
I'm only 21.
21 again, as I like to say. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you're not in the grumpy old gits club at all, are you, Stephen?
Absolutely not.
No, don't know what people talk about.
It's a myth put out by Cobra Stacker.
Absolutely, yeah, 100%. Titan Uranus has said, "Speaking as a man of advanced years, a little bit of scotch goes further than it used to." Oh, well, that's good to know. It goes a little bit of scotch goes a very long way between me and you, doesn't it, Stephen? Because we don't drink at all.
Nope, it took a long time ago.
Yeah. It's I think it's for me now. It's getting on for 2.5 years, so yeah, it's been a little while for me too. This is one I can relate to. Emerald Stacker says, "I'm mentally 13 and physically 87," and I'm exactly the same. Yeah.
I gave up in 2005. I'm smoking, both at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not giving up smoking, unfortunately, but I have given up drinking.
Bad boy.
I'll have to give up smoking at some point. I keep telling myself I need to, but yeah, it's effort, unfortunately. But if you haven't started smoking, don't start smoking, kids. It is not good for you.
No.
You'll just regret it years down the line if you pick it up. Sai says thank you to everyone. Very kind of you. No, not at all, mate.
I forgot to. Happy birthday, Sai.
Yeah, definitely. Ray says it doesn't begin at 40. Take my word for it. Yeah, well, I'm starting to get the impression myself, mate. It just feels harder to get out of bed, harder to get through a day's work, and just everything just seems a little bit more difficult than it used to. So yeah, that's fun. Blistering will be 42 in December. Wow, I'm getting old. Yeah, no, I know that feeling. It's a milestone, isn't it, at 40? It's like, you look at it and you're like, wow, you know, your 30s are behind you. 30s, you know, 20s are all right. You're young when you're in your 20s. And 30s, you're okay, you're not that old, you're still in your 30s, you know, and then 40 comes and it's like, oh, well, I've got to accept it now. You know, I'm just getting on. So.
Well, I'm 57, so I'm older than probably everybody on here.
There we go. Have we got any advances on 57 in the chat at all? Let us know.
I think the only one I know is older than me is jumping.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, and what is it? CFM.
CPM.
CPM.
Yeah.
He's slightly older than me.
I think
the only two that I know.
I think Jamie's just younger, isn't he? I think Jamie's 56, if I remember correctly. Let us know, Jamie.
I have no idea. Oh, did Jamie get his?
It's been posted to him. I had a look at the track here this morning. It's in Tokyo. Well, it's in Japan, but it hasn't been delivered just yet. But it's over in Japan as we speak right now. Let's have a look.
Oh, and here he is. Here he is, Mr. Super Cool himself.
It's 57 in 2 months, so there you go. He's catching you up. Oh, and Ray's older. Ray's older than you. CPM's there. He says CFM. Lol. we knew who he meant. Oh, here we go. Titan Uranus will be 69 fairly soon. So there you go. Titan Uranus has got the crown, unless anyone can beat 69. Scott says, I was going to give up smoking, but found a place that sells L&B at £5 a pack. There we go. Mate,
that's why I stopped when it became £5 a pack.
Yeah. No, it's I think it's like 13 quid a pack now.
Whoa! Yeah. Gosh, grief.
Depending what you smoke, yeah, it's ridiculously expensive nowadays. Yeah, I really do need to quit at some point. Just think of all the extra silver I'd be able to buy.
Oh, give it me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, why not? you just take all my money. I don't want it.
Yeah, just put it to my gold fund.
Yeah, I'd rather put it to my own gold fund, mate.
You'll just waste it on 50p's or something.
No, I'm not. I'm not buying silver proofs now. They're too expensive for what they are. I'll keep buying the bunk packs. They're not too expensive, but yeah, silver proofs. I'm not going to be buying any of them for a while at least.
Yeah.
I look at my silver proofs and I think how many ounces of gold I could have bought for the same money, and I wish I'd have gone the other route, but it is what it is. You live and learn.
You do. We all make mistakes.
Don't know how you smokers can afford it. I don't know how we can afford it. If I'm honest, it really is getting expensive. Creative Press Metal says, did you struggle for a guest this week? Yeah, can you tell? Nice. It's always a pleasure to have Stephen on. Yeah, I enjoy my chat.
Who said that?
Your friend CPM. I think he's offended because you called him CFM.
How rude.
Absolutely. No, as I say, it's always a pleasure to have.
I'm going to delay that Britannia by one day now.
There you go. Has he bought one off you? Has he? Or
he's buying one a week off me.
Oh, fair enough.
For his little YouTube project.
Okay.
Do you not watch his channel?
I do. Yeah, I'm just behind.
Sound like him to me.
Well, I'm behind on everybody's channels right now. It's my busiest time of the year, and I'm finding it difficult enough to just respond to the comments on my channel. So it's I can only apologise. Well, I've not had much chance of watching everyone's videos right now, but I'm gonna try and take more time and get caught up with things. So yeah, what's this project he's doing?
He's he's buying, showing how easy it is and quickly you can build a little stack up if you've not got much money.
Okay.
Just buy Britannia every week.
Oh, there you go. I mean, that's a fantastic idea.
Am I right? Creative precious metals.
Oh, I love that idea. I planned to do something similar when I first started the channel. I was going to try and like 50 quid every month and go to try and like get really cheap silver from car boots and stuff like that. But then I just don't have time to go to the car boots anymore. Mostly because I'm up so late doing these on a Saturday. I never get up in time for the car boot. But yeah, it's a great idea, and I can't wait to see it grow, because it is true. You know, if you can regularly buy small amounts, it's not that long until it turns into quite a big stack, is it?
No, not at all. Yes, apparently.
You're what? Sorry.
Creative precious metal says I'm right.
There you go. Fantastic idea, CPM, mate. I'm going to get caught up on that, because it really does sound like a good idea, that does. We've got a question for you here from Emerald Coast Stacker. He wants to know, what's your guilty stacking pleasure?
Gold.
Gold. Any gold. It doesn't matter what gold it is.
No, it's just gold.
Just gold. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, same as I say, you can't do too badly when you're buying gold, can you? It's you know, it's gone up so much, hasn't it, over the last year or so? It's quite crazy.
9 years of stacking has taught me.
Sorry?
9 years of stacking has taught me that you can only buy so much silver, and you run out of room.
Yes. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, once you got a nice hefty stack of silver, a good amount to look at, that's the time to start moving on to gold. And
I mean, I had approaching getting on for 3,000 ounces.
There you go. Yeah, that's enough, isn't it? When you get to 3,000,
it's just like I've got a bit there, a bit here, a bit. Like, I can't cope with this.
Yeah. No, fair enough. It's like Ray said here. He says, I'm buying what I like now, but we'll still buy bullion if it's cheap. There's no point keeping going when you get older. I can fully understand that, and also, you know, once you've been doing, like Stephen says, you've been doing it for a few years, there's only so much room you can put your silver in. So yeah, 100%. I was saying to Stephen before we started, you know, I'm still building up what I consider as my base stack after being doing it for just under 2 years. So, you know, I think there's still plenty of room for silver in my place, but yeah, it's only a matter of time until I have to turn to gold and start buying more sovereigns.
Yeah, I think sovereign. If you're going to buy gold and you're on a budget, I think sovereigns are the way to go.
I think the nice coins. For me, what appeals with the sovereigns more than anything is the fact, as a coin collector, you know, you can pick up the old historic sovereigns, and not only are you investing in a bit of gold, but you've also got a really cool old coin there as well with a lot of history to it. So it kind of ticks off both boxes for me.
The only downside of sovereigns is there's quite a few fakes out there, because they're a really popular coin.
Yeah,
you've got to be careful.
Yeah, no, you have with the sovereigns. I can remember when I took my trip down to Cardiff Gold, and I had them test all my sovereigns, and my heart was in my throat a little bit while I was waiting for it to come up on the screen that they were all gold. So yeah, you're 100% right though. You do have to be careful when picking up things, because they you know, gold costs so much money. If you pick up just one fake piece, it's, you know, it's a huge issue, isn't it? I mean,
to some people, it's a hell of a lot of money to lose.
Well, yeah. I mean, to me, certainly. You know, there's one reason I don't have more sovereigns is because of how expensive they are. So, you know, even one would be a ridiculous amount. It's something I've been thinking about recently, because Coin Noobs had the Sigma machine, hasn't he? Which he's been testing for trusty metrics, and you know, it got me thinking. You know, if I tested all my silver and I had a couple of pieces which were fake, it wouldn't really bother me. You know, I'd just chuck them away and think, you know what, you know, it's a learning curve. But if it was gold, each piece would truly, you know, destroy me, because like you say, it's so expensive. It's Yeah, you need to make sure you get the right stuff. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not as clued up on how to test gold myself as I am with silver. You know, I feel like I could fairly accurately test silver myself at home using ping testers and weights and measures and that kind of thing. But I'm not so confident when it comes to the gold stuff either.
Feedback issues.
Yeah, I'm picking that up a little bit. It was like a bit of an echo.
Oh. Well, the only thing someone said on my outside, I've got a little fan on. Well, not a little fan, but I've turned it right down.
Yeah. It's like a bit of an echo when I'm speaking, I think.
I don't get anything.
That's very strange. Very strange. Let me see if that helps any. No, it's still there. Not sure what's causing that, guys. If you can just bear with us, I can only apologise about the bit of an echo in the background there. You sound like you're broadcasting from a submarine. Maybe we are. You just don't know.
We're in South.
Yeah, getting a lot of feedback. Yeah. It sounds like Stephen is beatboxing badly. That's great comment there from Rex. But I'm not sure what's causing that. It must just be a gremlin in the system. Or is it? Yeah, I thought that the echo sounds like it's underwater or something. You've not got telly on in background, have you?
Me?
Yeah.
It's on, but the volume's turned down.
No volume on it. Yeah, so that shouldn't be causing it. It's very, very bizarre. I can only apologise, guys. This is one of the joys of doing live streams. The tech issues are so enjoyable. They really are. Somebody got a phone or TV turned up. Yeah, no, there's nothing on my end. I go straight through the OBS system, and Stephen's got it on, but it's got the volume muted, so it shouldn't be that. But it is an echo that's coming through a bit like that. So that is very strange.
Tell you what, I'll take my phone off. Is that any better?
Yeah.
I've come out of YouTube.
Oh no, it's still there.
So,
yeah, it's still there. I don't think. Yeah, if you've got the volume muted, then it won't be that. I just don't know what's causing it. Feedback is damn near normal. Yeah, probably tight. And I think it's just one of those things, unfortunately. Speaker's too loud, so his mic is picking it up. Are you listening through speakers, mate, or?
I'm on my iPad.
Yeah, so it shouldn't be that then, because they normally cut off the mic while the sound's coming through the speakers. So, yeah, very strange. Maybe try turning the volume down a little bit on the iPad.
Hang on a minute.
We'll get there, guys. Just give us a moment.
How's that?
Let's have a look. Is that better? I think that might be a little bit better. Let us know what you think, guys, in the chat. Is that better? I'm not getting so much of an echo now, so it might have been your speakers on your iPad. They hacked and are listening, says Emerald Coast Stacker. Could well be. We should have been careful what we were saying at the beginning of the chat. Now we're being we're being monitored now.
Here, Starman's listening in.
Yeah. All right, it's Nigel Farage we want to get on the chat. We've been trying to get him on Stack Chat, but he won't reply to me. So, Nigel, what are you playing at, mate? Just think you could be coming on a Saturday night Stack Chat and just think about how many people you'd be able to address at that time. It could really help your campaign, Nigel.
You could come and talk to me, one of your biggest fans.
Exactly. Now, I've always liked Nigel as a person. I've always thought, I've always thought he's,
He's great when he's winding lefties up. Oh, I love it. I'm your bye.
Yeah, absolutely. Farage is a gritter, says Davinia.
I think that's Grifter.
Grifter, yes, she updated to Grifter. Yeah, 100%. God, Nigel would be great. It wouldn't it, Justin? It would be absolutely amazing to have him on here. Keir Starling. I like that one from Nerd UK. Keir Starling. Let's have a look. I'm just sorry, guys. Out.
Here's Starling and he's Starsing.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to hide the fact I'm not a huge fan of Keir Starmer. I don't think there's a lot of politicians right now that I'm a fan of, but yeah, Keir Starmer. I never thought we'd see the day when he was the PM, but here we are. Crazy times.
Well, like I said to my dad, my granddad was a staunch trade unionist.
Yeah.
When he was younger, he was union convener, and if he knew that there was a knight of the realm who was prime minister and Labour prime minister, he would go absolutely ape.
There you go. Yeah, Davinia says she voted Green. I looked at Green.
Never mind, Davinia.
Well, a few years back, I was looking at Green and I thought, you know what, we've got some really interesting policies. I just don't think we'll ever be a big enough party to ever get anywhere really. Yeah. Absolutely. Luke, politicians will be politicians, two sides of the same coin, and I don't like any of them, to be honest. None ever come through on their manifestos. I think that's very well said, Luke. I absolutely agree that they could pretend to be different, but when it comes down to it, they're all in it for the same reasons.
They all pee in the same pot.
100%, yeah. Baron says, just goes to show any fool can be a PM. I think we've definitely learned that over the last few years, haven't we? People like David Cameron and Gordon Brown and
Oh God! Gordon Brown sold all the gold off and told the markets what price he was going to sell it at.
Yeah.
What a dumpling!
I know. I can remember when he did the great big announcement when he told everyone that he'd saved the world and got laughed at. But he was PM by default, but wasn't he? He got him because Tony Blair stepped down, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Tony Blair.
Another one. Politicians. it's like Luke says, we're all the same. They are all the same. Davinia says 120 years ago, Labour were the Greens are right now. It's. I think things have changed a lot. I think the Labour Party itself has changed a lot in the last 120 years. I don't think it really is the Labour Party that it used to be. And that's one of my issues with it. But then again, I'm not a huge fan of the Tories either, so we don't have a lot of great choices.
When the Conservatives are not being Conservatives, they lose my vote.
Yeah. No,
and the only time they've been Conservatives recently, well, in my lifetime, was when Margaret Thatcher were in.
Yeah, no, I have a lot of time for Margaret Thatcher. I know she gets a bad rep, but I think she was a very strong woman and did a lot for the country.
She did what she had to do.
Yeah, because you got to realise that the country was basically being driven to a halt by the unions.
Yeah,
and she took on the unions, and I
crushed.
Yeah, 100%. I think she did a lot of fantastic work for the UK. Emerald Kostak says you all would love American politics, and I do. I really love American politics. I can remember in 2020 following back the whole thing was so all I was doing during lockdowns really, just glued to the TV and watching all the different American politics and debates and that, and I thought it's a very, very different affair to ours over here. Rex has said a friend of mine bumped into him, asked for a selfie, and he said only if you buy me a beer. So he did. Ended up WhatsApping us a pic of him and Nigel Farage drinking a beer together. Nigel Farage, let me officially say, I will buy you a crate of beer if you come on for a chat. There you go. And any brand you want, I don't care what it is, Nigel. Get over here for a chat and I'll get you some beers in. Silver Digger says, just vote for the Jedi Party. Hand waves go a long way to keeping folks in line. Well, they tried really hard to get Jedi as a legitimate religion a fair few years back, didn't they, through the census? Can you remember that?
Oh, sorry, were you talking to me? I thought you were talking to someone in the...
No, I was asking you, can you remember when they were trying to make Jedi a real religion through the census by getting, I think it was 10,000 people had to put their religion was Jedi in the census. And I think
that's when you should have started locking people up with this Star Wars nonsense.
No,
We're putting them away in mental institutions.
no, come on. Those first three films were good films. There's no denying that.
One that was it.
Empire was fantastic.
Yes.
Yeah, Empire definitely was the best of all the Star Wars films. I'm going to be honest with you, mate. I'm not a huge fan of the new stuff. I'm not. I don't. You know, the new films I thought were terrible. The prequel films I thought were bad, and it's the original three, and like you say, especially Empire, which I'm a huge fan on. But yeah, I've got a bit of time for Star Wars. I have. Titan said, "Oh, sorry, mate."
It's getting a bit political in the chat. I think we're gonna have, World War III.
Oh wow, yeah. I mean, I can see it. You know, you look at the world and you just think it's a tinderbox right now. The global economy is, and it does make you wonder and worry. You know where things are going to go. Silver Dick says here in Canada, you just need 100 signatures to get on a ballot in a constituency, and no party allegiance needed. Yeah, I mean,
here, isn't it? That's the same way. You don't even need that.
Yeah,
you can put your deposit up and that's it.
Yeah, I think anyone can stand as an independent. It's just, you know, a lot of the times they don't have the finances needed to actually, you know, to go anywhere with it. But...
We've got the Monster Raving Looney Party.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
They just they lose every time, and most of the time they lose a deposit.
Yeah, no. Are they still going, are they?
Yeah.
Looney Party. I do love them. I think it's fantastic. Emerald says you need to get Trudeau out of yeah, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Trudeau either. Yeah.
Oh God, he's worse. He's worse than Keir Starmer.
100%, definitely.
Well, my friend in Canada. Oh, she hates him.
Yeah, I often wonder, you know, how does somebody like that get the popularity enough to get into power? You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know enough. About
brainwashed. All the kids get brainwashed at school.
Well, that's true.
And they take it through their education system, and they take it into university, and then they're old enough to vote. And who are they going to vote?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, true. Indoctrination of the young.
Business. All spreads out into big business, and that's why all these companies are so woke these days.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of truth. There's a lot of truth to that, mate. There is. Like what Baron Vamsky said here. He said he thinks Elon Musk should take all the members of Parliament on a one-way trip with SpaceX. Maybe put each one on a satellite so we can all wave to them when they are released. I think that's a fantastic idea. I'm getting that echo again right now, so I'm really not sure what's happening with that.
Ain't me.
Yeah, no, it's I'm echoing for some reason, but I don't know why, because I've got headphones on and I'm using the same microphone as I always use, so it's quite bizarre.
How bizarre.
What are my chances of winning the duck race tonight? It's 1 in 25, buddy. We've got 25 names in the duck race, so you're one of them. So you've got 1 in 25 chance tonight. Fingers crossed, Jamie. Tonight may well be your night. I want that.
Jamie will never win.
He will. It's going to come. It's going to come one day. I feel your pain, Jamie. I'm one of those people that never wins anything either. So, but it will come. It will come.
He always gets paid off by the winner.
That's it. Yeah. 100%. Silver Digger says, yeah, pay your money, a couple of hundred, and those signatures, and you can be the one true donut king. People will vote for you out of frustration. Yeah, there you go. Silver Digger, you should pay your deposit, mate. We'll get 100 people to back you, and we'll have you as the one true donut king. Sounds fantastic. You'd get my vote.
Right, I've turned the fan off. Is that any better?
Well, I can't hear myself. No, I can still hear an echo. It's not as bad, though.
It's not me, so no.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, mate. It's a very strange one tonight. I can definitely hear a muffled echo myself. So I'm looking around and I can't see anything that would cause it my end. And I know it's not your end because you're not echoing. It's me that's echoing. So it's it's very strange.
Well, I don't get echo at all.
Yeah. That is very
bizarre.
I think
they're all making it up in chat.
No, because I can hear it. I can hear it in my headphones. So there's definitely a mumbled echo there for some reason. It's bizarre. Stephen, fan is distorting you at his end, maybe. Well, no, he's just turned his fan off, so yeah, that's very bizarre. I didn't realise his father was in Canadian government. American Conservatives are with you, Digger. Is that whose father's that? Is that Trudeau's father, Emerald Coast? Let us know, mate. Call me Darth Stacker on the ballot. Oh, I don't know if Darth Stacker would be too happy about that, Silver Digger. There's already a Darth Stacker out there. Davinia says, still hear it. Yeah, no, I can hear it too, but I've tried everything I can and I can't see what's causing it, so I can only apologise about it tonight, guys. I'll look into it a bit more before the 1 year anniversary.
I've got a solution.
What's that?
Suck it up.
There you go. That's one answer for it. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do tonight, unfortunately. I'm okay, thank you, Silver Digger. Hope you are too, from Stu's Metal Detecting. Luke says it's TSC's voice echoing when talking, maybe picking up back through Stephen's mic. I don't know. Yeah, we tried that, though, didn't we? You turned your
well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Right, I'm just going to turn my iPad down and I'll turn my phone up and see if that's. Well, I can't do it that. Can't do it that way.
Titan says Scotland Yard is the source of the echo. It could well be. I think we're being spied on tonight. I think that's a problem. It's there, but it's not that bad, says Scott Silver. Thanks, Scots, mate. Silver Digger says yes. Trudeau's father was PM here for about 40 years. I didn't know that either, but again, I don't know too much about.
Where was that?
I assume Canada. Trudeau's father was.
Yeah, oh yeah, I think so. I think he was. Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't know a lot about Canadian politics, unfortunately. Have you got headphones on? Says Nerd UK. You don't, do you, Stephen? But it shouldn't. It doesn't. When you're on a mobile device, it doesn't. It's not normally an issue with the echoes, so it is quite strange. But have you got any headphones?
I have, but they're upstairs.
They're not gettable. No problem.
I just don't like wearing them.
Yeah, no, fair enough. Creative Pessimism says, Stephen, you've got YouTube open on the iPad. You have, but it's on mute, isn't it?
My phone's on mute. That's why I'm reading the chat.
Oh, okay. So, why are you using Skype through your phone or
iPad?
iPad. So your Skype, that's fine. Okay, so yeah, it's your phone that needs to be on mute, and your iPad again.
My phone is on mute. Yeah. I know how this works, ladies and gentlemen. We've been doing this for a long time.
There we go. Yeah, I think it's just one of those things. I'm not sure what's causing it. It's Stephen's fault for some way.
It always is. Smart.
I've not figured out why it's your fault yet. We just know it's your fault. Emerald Coast Stacker says, mentioned Trudeau's father not being any better, and I just assumed he was in politics. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I've learned tonight that he was in politics for 40 years, so there we go. TSC is a slight reverb on delay as I hear it. Yeah, I'm hearing it myself, which is very strange.
The phone is off, as Davina has asked for. Am I still echoing?
You're not echoing at all, mate. It's me that's echoing, and it's still there. It's not your phone because you've got.
Everyone's blaming me.
Yeah, well, it's your fault. We just don't know why it's your fault yet, mate. We're trying to figure it out.
Typical governors.
Yeah, absolutely. Pierre Trudeau was his name. Prime Minister of Canada when I was a kid, says Titan Uranus. There we go. Every day's a school day. GCHQ are trying to locate Stephen's stack to solve the national debt. There you go. Well, it's
people are saying I've got this huge stack. It's rubbish.
Well, you did until you sold it all.
Well, silver, yeah.
There you go. Yeah, and you've got a decent sized gold stack as well.
No, it's tiny.
No, it's not. My gold stack's tiny.
I will go through it. It's 20, 25. 28, 29, 30. No, it's more than that. 20 in that one. Oh, 8 in that. 28 1 ounce coins, 5 ounces of quarter ounces, so that's 32. About 36 ounces of gold. Not that big.
Well, I'll swap you.
No, you're all right.
No, and yeah, Davinia, I can assure you, it's nothing my side. I've got headphones on and the same setup as I'm using every single
I'm
week.
blaming Davinia.
It could be, maybe.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely your fault, mate. We've just got to work out why it's your fault. I'll let you know by next week. Cranky's here. Cranky, it's great to see you, my friend. He says, hello, y'all. On holiday with my 95-year-old Cranky mom, but I wanted to drop in and say hi. Stay safe, my friends. Oh, that's wonderful, Cranky. I hope you have a fantastic holiday. Let us know where you are, mate. Anywhere nice?
Florida.
Well, Florida's all right to go and visit.
I've been to Florida once.
Yeah.
And that was stopping to refueling on the way to Mexico.
Yeah, it's those alligators I'd be afraid of, mate. Yeah. No.
Alligators.
Yeah. Anywhere where you can just get an alligator walking down the street, you won't find a TSC.
It's not that. It's like spiders and snakes and wolves and bears.
Yeah.
That's
it. This is one of the reasons why I've not been to Australia. I'm just terrified of the wildlife you've got over there. It's just everything wants to kill you.
Missouri.
What's that?
You've gone to Missouri.
Oh, Missouri. Oh, very nice. I hope you enjoy yourself here, buddy.
Yes, lots of Bigfoots up there. Hope they don't eat you.
Well, they're vegetarian, aren't they? Bigfoot or Big Feet.
They're everywhere, apparently.
What is the plural for Bigfoot? I assume it's Big Feet.
I would imagine, yeah. Big feet.
Yeah, why not? We were talking about Bigfoot last week with Cobra, actually. I asked him
Our Florida is Spain or Portugal.
Yeah, I'd probably agree with that, 100%. Yeah. I posed a question to Cobra last week. Who would win in a fight between Chewbacca and Bigfoot? Who do you think?
I'm just no. I'm gonna go there. Who is Chewbacca?
Chewbacca, is your favourite character your favourite film, mate?
He's in a man in a furry suit.
He's a Wookiee from a galaxy far away.
No. Can we get the lunatic asylum on the phone, please?
Star Wars are documentaries. We all know that, okay?
Oh no!
No, I'm joking. I'm not that bad. Florida is the.
I don't know. Some of them on here are.
Well, I like what Emerald Coast just put here. He says Florida is the Australia of America, and I agree with that. I think you're right there. It's just too many things that want to just end you. On that train.
Never been. I would like to go one. But they have horrible. They have crocodiles as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. Rex has said, on the train of thought, TSC and Stephen, what's the worst holiday experience you ever had? That's a great question.
Ooh. My first holiday abroad, 1986. I went to Mallorca, and it rained a lot.
Yeah.
And it washed the foundations of a hotel away a little bit further down the road to us. I think some people got killed.
Yeah.
It rained. It rained 10 days out of the 2 weeks it was there.
Not what you want when you're on holiday.
Oh, and then there was another one, Portugal. The plane couldn't land in Portugal because it was too foggy. Not Portugal. Yes, Portugal, but in Faro. So we had to go and land in Porto.
Okay.
And sit on a plane for 4 hours while everybody's bursting for a pee. And they wouldn't let us use the toilets.
Wow.
Whoa.
That's the worst, that is. When you part a beer and you're not allowed to get out of your seat or anything. That is pretty bad. I'm trying to think what my worst experience is. I'd say my worst holiday experience would probably have to be the flight to Los Angeles, because I felt like a sardine just crammed in the whole time there. But other than that, I think the worst thing I probably experienced when on holiday was I was in St3v3n
Oh yeah.
Around 2001, something like that, and they had forest fires, like really bad forest fires there, led to some power cuts, and but it didn't really affect us. It was just happening whilst I was there. So I'd have to say my worst experience myself would probably be crammed into that 11-hour flight, and just just feeling absolutely awful the whole way there.
Actually, flying back from Acapulco, flying there was pretty good because the flight was only like 20% full. So I had a whole row of chairs to myself, seats to myself. So I just, one of the, I'm going to be political. One of the ladies who looked after you on the plane, stewardesses, sorry, gave me a pillow. So I just spread out and got some sleep. But on the way back, I sat next to the two most moaning, horrible couple I've ever met in my whole life. They moaned at everything.
Yeah.
Why is the food late? I'm not buying your headphones to listen to watch a movie.
Don't watch a movie then.
Just let me out.
Yeah, it's not what you need, is it? It's like when you go to a family do or something, and there's like a couple there that just won't stop arguing the whole way through and just ruin the experience for literally everybody. You know, it's like.
And you were moaning at what was it, 11-hour flight?
Yeah.
15 hours.
Yeah, no, that's.
Sat next to these two Charlies.
Yeah. No, I can imagine that. You know, long flights are just never good anyway, are they? You know what I mean? It's just, it's never going to be a great experience. Never mind when you've got people like that. So you've got to put up with the whole way there.
The only good thing was we had to get off when we got to Florida because it was like what was it, about a month after 9/11. So all they wanted to check everybody's passports.
Yeah.
Coming back. So you had to get off. You made to get off the plane, go into Stanford Airport, and wait while they refueled and checked his passports. And I'm not being funny. And I'm sorry to all you American guys. Your border control people are the most snotty, nasty, horrible border control people I've ever met. Pulled good out of me.
Oh wow! What were you saying?
I'm not. I was just. I was. It's like you have to. Then. You don't still have to. You had to fill out an in-transit visa.
Okay. Yeah.
And you had to fill it out. So I filled it out. Put it on the counter. Said, "Can I have your passport, please?" And he put my passport back on the desk. So naturally, I thought he'd finished with it. So I reached out to grab it. He goes, "Take your hand off the passport." He pulled his gun out.
Wow.
And I'm like, wow.
Wow. I mean, it's a bit excessive, isn't it? Pulling a gun out at someone and just trying to get the passport back. That is really excessive. I can see why you'd think that way now. But yeah, no, absolutely. That's it's got to be quite daunting having a gun pointed at you.
Well, when we went, there was two Brazilian guys on the flight, and they took him off the flight because it was a scheduled holiday flight from Manchester to Acapulco, and they were going to Manaus, which is that city that's deep in the Amazon. So it was easier for them to get on that plane and catch a local flight to Manaus from Acapulco.
Yeah.
No, they pulled him off. Wouldn't let him travel.
Oh wow. Jamie says his worst is 75-hour train journey from Sydney to Perth. That's just reminded me, actually, I'm changing my answer on mine. It was the worst holiday experience I ever had was I drove to the south of France with my family. We took so many things. I had this tiny little space in the back of a car, and it was a 21-hour drive. And the first thing I did when I got there was, book myself on a flight for the way back, because I was not going back in that car. It was absolutely horrendous, that was. But that was only once again because I was crammed in like a sardine. So that's my worst holiday experience. It's just not having enough room.
Stuck in a train for 75 hours going across the country.
No, I've done long train trips, like when you're in with sleeper cars, etc. That's quite.
Never been in a sleeper car.
Yeah, I thought it was quite cool. I actually really enjoyed it because it was only the one time I've ever done it, so it was very novel. But I think with trains you're all right, aren't you? Because you can get up and walk around and
go and get something to eat or a drink.
yeah, go to the bar cart or whatever. So yeah, no, that's not too bad. I know there's some when I went to when I was in St3v3n, I got talking to these Polish girls and they'd come in in coach all the way from Poland to the south of France, and I think that took a few days as well. So yeah, being crammed on a bus for that long, I think can be a bit awful.
They used to run coach trips from here to like Spain and Portugal.
There used to be that TV show, didn't we? Do you remember it?
Yes.
Yeah, you just used to follow like Brits going on long coach journeys to different countries and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was quite funny at times actually. That was. It's been a while since I've seen it.
I just don't know. I mean, okay, you might not be able to. I thought, man, saying that you'd be able to afford a flight then. Back then, flights were a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
And you might not be able to afford a flight, but I just couldn't go on a coach trip for 2 days.
No, yeah, it'd be a bit too grueling for me. That was. Baron Vamsky went skinny. Was it this one? Went skinny dipping with a female friend and got all their clothes stolen. So, to walk back to the hotel covering the tackle with her hands. That's going to not be the best experience. That one.
Well, I couldn't do that.
What's that?
Cover my tackle with my hands.
Oh, here we go.
I'm not bragging.
Here we go. Luke says, I'm loving this. We're getting some holiday horror stories in the chat. I'm loving it. Luke says, my worst holiday was when I was 15 going to see my real dad in Germany and getting semi-kidnapped for a month and having to make my way back to England on my own.
Wow.
I think Luke's won.
There's always something worse off than yourself.
I think Luke's won.
Yeah, I think you've won with that one.
Absolutely, mate. Yeah, getting kidnapped for a month. Wow. Nerd UK says he got stuck in a lift for an hour in Palma Nova with 15 other 18 to 30 holidaymakers, and when we got rescued, 2 lads pulled out 2 by 2 bottles of water. All big mistakes. The only 2 lads who never scored on an 1830. Yeah. No, have you ever been stuck in an elevator? I've been stuck in an elevator. It's quite daunting.
I think I got stuck in the one at work, but
yeah, I was at work when it happened to me.
Yeah, but it was only like 8 floors, like where I worked.
Yeah, it's only 8 floors high. That's nothing really.
They just cranked it down, and
yeah,
because the emergency, because I worked, it was a BT building. You just press the button and it goes through to I can't remember. Facilities management. Well, I used to work for facilities management.
Yeah.
And they send someone down straight. I mean, it was only up the road in Telephone House, and you send them down here to where I worked and get you out. But I was never in a lift for that amount of time.
Yeah.
But I have got stuck in a lift, but it was only for an hour.
Yeah, I think that's Nerd said an hour himself. Yeah, I think it was an hour or 2. I was stuck in there. The problem was I was in a weekend doing overtime, so there was next to nobody in the office, and I couldn't get any signal in my phone in the elevator, so I couldn't call anybody and let them know. So I just sat there and waited in complete pitch darkness because it started to move and then it just juddered and stopped. And then the lights came off, and I was just there in this box of darkness. And then all they had to do on the other side was just press the button for the elevator, and it started going again. And I just fell out of his elevator like, "Thank God you freed me." And like, where have you been? I'm like, stuck in there. But it was a bit daunting. But there was no.
They had 4 passenger lifts. They had a freight lift.
Yeah.
And there was one what they used to call the fireman's lift. And you could get to 3 or 4 people in there, maximum. Yeah, I wouldn't like to got stuck in there because I am quite a bit claustrophobic.
Yeah. Do you know that trick with? I mean, I'm not saying everyone should go out and use it because it's a bit rude, but there's a trick with elevators how you can get them to just go past anyone else who's pressing the button.
Lift here, boy. You're not American.
Lift, all right. Yeah. If you, I think it's if you hold. I can't remember. It's either a door open or the door closed button. If you keep holding onto that and press the keep pressing in the floor you want to go to, it skips everyone else and just goes straight to that floor. That's a pretty handy tip at times.
I know one of the university here. I think they have one of the last paternosters in the country.
Okay.
You know what one of those is?
So old type of lift, isn't it?
It's an old lift, but there's no doors on it.
Yeah.
So it's running around all the time.
Yeah.
So you stand on this and make sure you get away from the edge, or it'll cut your toes off.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know.
One of the last paternosters in the country.
Wow, it's still running.
Yeah, it's still running. Yeah.
Where's that at?
It's in Sheffield University.
Okay,
There's a big tall building, huge tall building. I think for us it is.
Yeah.
I think it's like 25 stories.
And is it one of those that they don't stop? You just have to hop on as it goes past, can't you?
Yeah, that's it. Don't stop. Just on it, and when you get to the floor, hop off.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know exactly the type you mean. Yeah, that's super cool. I can't imagine it's the safest lift, but
super cool.
Yeah, it'd be worth having a crack on.
Are you CPM in this, guys?
Yeah, super cool. Yeah, no, I get you. Wolf says his worst experience was 28-hour driving without sleep. That's got to be grueling, that, isn't it? For nearly 30 hours without a kit behind the wheel. Who bought the dip? Any good deals on sovereign bullion? Says Silver Digger. I didn't buy the dip, unfortunately. Well, I bought the dip on my S&P 500 investment account, but not in gold and silver. Unfortunately, I didn't have the. I always find I've never got spare cash when the dip comes around. For some reason,
only spending it under 50p. That's why.
Yeah, that's 100% why. If I'm honest, yeah. I will get my 50p album completed by the end of this year, and then I've got all of them, and I haven't got to worry anymore. Tully's here. She says, "Hi, Stack and Stephen. Hello, everyone in the stream. I'm out of the house, so I can't tag all you fine people. Hugs to all." And Tully, it's fantastic to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us.
Hello, Tully.
Emerald says, "Looking forward to tonight's auction, Thule." Yeah, no, absolutely. What time will it be starting, Thule? Let us know, and if I get a chance, I'll pop over quickly for myself to say hello to everybody. Sovereigns are around 475 quid now. Yeah, absolutely. They've shot up, haven't they? When I got when I bought mine, I think we were about 380, something like that, and it wasn't even that long ago.
Wow.
So yeah,
sovereigns are really expensive now.
Yeah, no, it has
what for a quarter ounce? Was it 5.20, something like that?
Around that, yeah. I've not looked in a little while, but it's got to be around that.
No, Emerald, I haven't never been into Bitcoin. I avoid trying to play because I don't understand it.
Yeah, no, I don't do Bitcoin. It's just too volatile for me.
Yeah, just.
S&P 500.
And then if you want to do it, then that's it. You do it.
Yeah. Silver Dick says S&P 500 has been sweet of late. The last few weeks, it really took a dive. I think mine went from 27% profit down to 18% profit, and then it's just gone back to just under 25% profit. So it has bounced back, and it is doing well again now. But it did take a bit of a dip a few weeks back, and yeah, when you log on and see you've lost all that value overnight, it's a bit daunting. But the worst thing you can do is panic sell when that happens. You've just got to hold and wait for it to go back up, and it already seems to be doing that. So
it's just like gold and silver. Don't panic when it goes down.
It's any asset. It's exactly the same for all of them. Don't panic sell. The worst thing you can ever do is panic sell, because that's when you've lost your money. If you hold on to it when the prices dip, you haven't lost anything. You just got to wait for it to go back up. And like you say, it's exactly the same with gold and silver. So yeah. 365 says, "Great chat so far. Hope everyone's having a nice evening." Same straight back to you, mate. Thule says it's on Gold Sniping Farmers channel, 5 p.m. Detroit Eastern. So I'm not sure how that works out. I'll have to do a conversion on that. But yeah, if anyone's interested, it's going to be on Gold Sniping Farmers channel from 5 p.m. Detroit Eastern time.
Detroit Central time, so that's 6 hours, I think, behind.
I know it's around that, yeah. So
I think Detroit. I know my aunt lives in Illinois, and she's Central time.
Yeah. Yeah. Julie's put Detroit Eastern, so I assume that means Eastern time, but I don't know myself. I haven't got
it might be. I mean, if it's Eastern time, then it's 5 hours.
Yeah. I know it depends where you are in the US, but it's normally between like 5 and 7 hours, isn't it?
No, there's Eastern time, Central, Mountain time, and Pacific time.
Yeah.
It's 4 time zones.
Yeah, I know the two I'm familiar with mostly are Eastern and Pacific, but like you say, there are others there as well.
I had that drilled into me because I used to speak to people from all over America.
Yeah, you got you do chat with a load of folk from America on like what's it called?
Instagram and Detroit.
I nearly did that.
Brain.
I did that myself, mate. Yeah, no, absolutely. I used to love that show based out of Detroit. What was it called? Hardcore Porn.
Oh, I don't watch anything like that, me. I just think it's false.
It was completely false. It really was. But it was quite entertaining when I used to watch it years ago. But
same as that other one, the one they had with the
porn stars.
No, there's another one where they unlocked the.
What was it called? Storage Wars.
Storage Wars, yeah. I used to watch that. That used to be quite entertaining in the beginning.
It did. I used to enjoy that. The mogul, wasn't it? Who used to do that? What was his name?
It's just like
How they didn't come to blows, I don't know, because
I'd have knocked him out straight away.
Yeah, 100%. But I suppose they did it for camera a bit, to make it more interesting.
Oh yeah, he was just he's annoying. They had a couple in. The youngish couple,
Brandy and what was his name?
Oh no, I can't remember.
Her name was Brandy. She was blonde.
Yeah, I remember Brandy because she was quite nice.
Yeah, yeah. But no, because he was like he had a shaved head, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah,
that couple. There was
Yeah.
Then there was the other one that really hated that man.
Yeah, the big guy.
He used to come out with his son.
Yeah.
And then there was the weirdo on the bike who used to buy all sorts of rubbish.
Is that the guy, like, really kind of eclectic kind of guy, eccentric?
Yeah, the oldest guy.
Yeah, he'd have like loads of really weird old cars and stuff like that. I used to love it. I thought it was fantastic. I really did. Davinia says 472 is the cheapest sovereign at Atkinson's. Yeah, it's around there at the moment. It has shot up, so yeah. But it's going to keep doing the same. In a few years' time, we'll be saying, "Can you remember we can get a sovereign for less than 500?" So,
like me, I bought a quarter ounce of gold in nearly 2019, but it was a 2018 coin, and it was about £280.
Yeah.
And I thought, this is a lot of money. It's just under £1,000 an ounce. Now, if it's £1,000 an ounce now, I just fill up.
Yeah.
In 10 years, in about 5-10 years time, you're possibly going to have like $3,000 for gold.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Yeah.
Fill your boots, people.
I can 100% see it going that way, 1 million %. Ian definitely used to watch it. Dave Hester,
Dave Hester,
yeah, and Jared. Jared was Brandy's fella, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Brandy and Jared. Yeah, 100%. Well, what was the big guy? Ian, what was the big guy's name? The guy who used to come on with his son. He was like a bit of a biker type guy, wasn't he?
We also used to have a big truck, and he used to come on with his son.
Yeah, he was one of my favourites because he was.
And they always used to take the Mickey out of whatever his name was.
Yeah, because he was one of the most grounded characters on it. Where he was quite normal, wasn't he? Yeah. Yeah, 100%. 365, you're 100% right. CPM is lurking. He's popped in the chat a couple of times, so yeah, he is there. He popped up when Stephen called him CFM by mistake, so yeah, he's definitely there somewhere.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is 365. Do not sell him a Geiger bar, a 100-gram Geiger bar.
He'll destroy
break it up doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, he loves destroying the Geigers. That's very true. But Titan Uranus says porn as in PORN stars would have gotten much better ratings. I'm not denying that. I think it probably would have done, mate. Yeah,
It was going to go on that, he had some researchers approach him.
Who was going to go on that?
Pitt.
Oh, was he? Oh, that would have been cool.
Well, it's in Las Vegas, isn't it? And he's in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He had some researchers approach him.
Oh, that's cool.
Because he's the old man. He's not alive now. He passed away. Bless him.
Yeah,
he loved silver. Yeah. He loved silver.
Yeah. No, I used to like him, the old man, because that's what we called him, wasn't it? The old man. I don't know what his name was.
That's him, Darryl, yeah.
Darryl, yeah, he was a big guy. Yeah, there you go. It's been a while since I watched it, but I used to love it. I think out of the three we've mentioned, Porn Stars, Hardcore Porn and Storage Wars was definitely the best. They tried to do it in the UK for a little while, didn't they? But it just didn't take heart as well.
Yeah.
We don't really have the storage like we do in the Americas, do we?
I don't know, there's a pretty big storage place here.
Yeah, they popped up. I've noticed they've popped up kind of since Storage Wars came out. So yeah, I don't know if I've noticed them more because of the show, or if it's just something that's occurred quite recently. But yeah, I definitely noticed a few self-storage places myself now. Wolfstacker said, question, will you still buy gold at this price or wait for a little bit? I think if you wait, it's just going to keep going up. Personally, I think you need to just keep buying it. I think gold will go up over time. I certainly don't think it's going to drop back to where it was a few months ago. What do you think, Stephen, mate?
No, it's just going to keep going up.
Yeah,
it'll have its bumps and troughs. It'll drop down a little bit. You just got to be ready to cash in on the troughs.
Yeah, no, 100. Yeah, I agree about 100%, mate.
I will always buy gold, even if it's just a quarter ounce a month. I'll always buy it.
I wish I could afford a quarter ounce a month.
a sovereign every month. Buy what you can, it's not just a gram.
Well, I'm not a fan of gram. I would rather save my money and get sovereigns, if me personally. But it is it's down to the individual. You're right in what you're saying. Even if you just buy a gram a month, your gold pile's going to be going up constantly. So it's not a bad thing. I just really like the sovereigns personally.
Well, I will be stacking in 5 years' time.
In 5 years or 5 months?
5 years' time, I will stop and wait, and just because by the time if I'm still buying gold, then it'll be like the same price as what I want to sell it for.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
If I give it 5 years leeway, hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll have gone up enough.
Can you do me a favour, mate? Can you just chat with the chat for 2 minutes? I just need to go to the little boys' room.
Okay. Hence the little boys' room.
Cheers, mate. Back in a second, guys.
I'll just read through the chat. Silver I will hold longer term. 365. No, I'm done with silver. Jumping into silver. ITS. Hello, jumping into silver. Emerald Coast Stacker. Property and commodities are the way. 365. Yes, completely agree with that. Smart move. That, Stephen. Oh, thank you. 365. You're still not getting my guidance. Luke. Oh no. Baron Vansky. That's a new one. I don't know. Oh, the feedback has stopped now. Oh, it must be me. Oh yeah, it is. It's TSC. Oh, I knew it all along. Time to go through your secret 50p, Stephen. I don't know what you're talking about.
Thanks for that, buddy. I am back.
I can't go through the secret 50p's.
You can't go through what?
If somebody wants me to go through my secret 50p's.
Oh.
I do have 50p's, but they're all commemorative ones.
Yeah. No, I would love to see them sometime. It would be really interesting.
Well, if you have me on in a couple of weeks. Oh no, it's that thing in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Well, we'll get you on soon afterwards, eh? And we'll
and I'll but there's not many. I think there's only about half a dozen.
Yeah. No,
they're all commemorative ones.
Yeah, I'd still love to see them. It'd be very interesting. I'm a bit behind on the chat, but Rex has put one here. He said he went through a phase of enjoying Forged in Fire while working at home, then shifted to American Pickers. You ever watched Forged in Fire? I used to love that show.
Yeah, I watched that. Yeah, I still do watch it now and again.
Yeah, it's been a while for me, but I definitely don't watch much telly at all nowadays. But I definitely used to enjoy Forged in Fire. There used to be a show. I don't know if anyone in chat can remember what it's called, but there used to be a show I really used to love. It was about this gun company in America, and we used to make.
Oh yes, with his wife.
Yeah, and he had a really beautiful daughter.
Yeah, and his wife were pretty nice as well.
Yeah. That was a really really interesting show, wasn't it? Because he used to do a lot of custom work. Like people would want custom firearms making. I used to love that show.
Emerald Coast Stacker. So, Stephen, who are your favourite top three stacker channels?
Ooh. Stack Collector.
Whatever or now. I'll tell you what. I'll do. Silver Joker. He's American. He's got no affiliation to any companies, like some people I could mention.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sal, I know Sal very well.
Yeah.
I always said CPM. I like CPM's channel a lot.
Yeah.
But I like everybody's channel. Some of the Americans I haven't got much time for, but I won't mention them on here.
No, fair enough.
But the two American ones I watch all the time, Silver Joker, I watched him for years.
Yeah.
And Salivate Metal, he was one of the people that got me into stacking.
Some great choices there, mate. Absolutely. Look, 365 saying, Luke, probably at least 15, 20 years till I turn my gold into houses. I think I'd rather keep mine as gold personally, but each to their own. I know property.
I'll be living off mine.
Yeah.
I'll be cashing it in every month.
Property is definitely a good investment, so I can see why you'd do that. 100%.
It is if you've got it got to leave it to anybody.
Hmm.
I haven't got anybody. No kids.
Yeah, no, I'm the same, mate. I'm the same. I'll probably, my last few years, I might sell the house, rent somewhere cheap, and just live it up for a bit if I can.
Well, yeah, I want to buy this house, but only because it's cheap, and then sell it. Yeah. Because I could make a bit of money on this house.
No, absolutely, 100%. And if you can, why not? We got
365. Stop it with your delusions of grandeur. You're just a new me. You're just a new boy.
I thought my video won you over, Stephen. Oh, bless. John RMS is here. He says, "Hey, DST and Stephen. John, it's great to have you here, mate. Chig Bedder is here as well. Was a big fan of Gold Rush.
John's got a good channel.
Yeah, no, absolutely. John's an alright guy. He's alright. Yeah. Let's have a look. Ray says, I prefer the Path of Fire channel for forging. It has some assets that other channels don't. I'll have to give that a check out. I don't think it's one I've seen as of yet, mate. Blistering said, my channel is not that good, but I'm a top supporter. Oh, I think you've got a fantastic channel, Blistering. I enjoy your videos, mate. I really do. I think you do some great videos, but you are absolutely a top supporter. You're always out there, helping channels out and sharing videos.
It's Fortitude Round, Titan. It's Fortitude Round. Which one? Both of them?
What's that? Let's have a look.
Titan Uranus.
Yeah. He's
he had some done about it. He had a cat. He had a couple of cats, and he did some 2 ounce. Somebody did some 2 ounce rounds for him, and he sold them on his channel.
Yeah.
I didn't buy them.
No, me neither. But that's definitely interesting. Like Stephen says, let us know which ones you bought. Jumping says, I love your channel, Blistering, and as do I, mate. Blistering has got a great channel, he really has. Divinier's got to go. She says, bye everyone. Divinier, it's been fantastic having you here as always. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your evening. I'm just trying to get caught up on the chat. I think we're about there now, but yeah, we've got the duck race coming up in about 30 minutes, and I think we're going to be ending it shortly after the duck race, aren't we, buddy?
If you want to, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a nice early one tonight. You know, Stephen's not been feeling too well, and I could do with an early night, so why not? We've got, like I said, we've got a very big live stream coming up in a couple of weeks' time. And
you need to get mentally prepared.
I do. I need to get prepared in every single way: physically prepared, mentally prepared, and emotionally prepared, mate. Because
and you've got to have the food stacked up as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a proper pile of munchies right here, so I don't have to move anywhere. I'll fill my flask up, so I don't have to go to the kitchen to get a brew. So yeah, it's gonna.
Are you gonna have a Chinese? Or are you just gonna have snacks?
I think it'll probably just be snacks, just load of snack food to pick at throughout the evening.
You know, was it 365? Didn't he used to send you one?
Yeah, no, that was so funny. That was on the 24-hour live, wasn't it?
Yeah, you know he's going to do that, aren't you?
Well, it's just whether or not they make it to me. I think we did a great job at feeding the delivery drivers last time because
listen, isn't it?
For some reason we can't find my house, which isn't hard to find. It's right there on the street. It's not hidden in any way, but they didn't think they could find it. Maybe the underwater feedback will be resolved when Divinity leaves. We don't know. We maybe, but I'm still blaming Stephen.
I don't mind.
Yeah. Well, if it's not Stephen's fault, it's my fault, so I'm blaming Stephen.
I'm blaming you.
Why not? Likewise, everyone else does, so yeah, why not? And early open the scotch, clear the decks, 100% Titan Uranus. Jamie Frost says, Stephen, what would be a here we go. What would be a 2021 quarter Brit in perfect condition go for? It'll be about.
Just depends who you sell it to.
Yeah, and it'll.
You're going to sell it to a dealer, probably 1-2% below spot.
Yeah.
If not, probably 1-2% above spot.
Yeah, it would go for around the same price as a 2024 quarter brick, wouldn't it? Really, you know. Yeah. But yeah, nice coins for quarter bricks. So I know Future Investments are big fan of quarter bricks. I personally prefer this offering, but yeah, it's still very nice coins. I know that's what you think. I disagree. I don't know how it can be Paul Pearson's gold when I struggle to afford them so much.
Exactly. I rest my case.
Yeah. Fair enough. Close down early. Go edit all the videos I made today. It says Mr. Kiwi. I can't call you, mate. I'm looking forward to seeing them on your channel, buddy. Over there from Tucson, Arizona, says Rasbobo. I'll give you $1, says Titan Uranus. That's not a bad price for a quarter ounce brick.
You know, that's one of the best YouTube names I've ever seen in my life.
Titan Uranus, I love it. Do you know what it makes me think of? And I thought this. No. It's. Did you ever used to watch Red Dwarf?
Yes.
Do you know that song that Lister always used to sing to himself? I've been around Titan, I've seen a thing or two.
Oh God! Now you're taxing my brain. It's ages since I've seen it.
Yeah, it was like it was an in canon song that he would always sing, and it was obviously about the moon of Uranus Titan, and makes me think of that. But
going down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, 100%. Stephen, your gold stack is building up extremely nicely, bud, from John Amara and West. But yeah, I was saying that personally. He thinks he's got a small stack, but I think he's got.
I have compared to a lot of people. I mean, I've got a bigger stack than some people, but some people have got more than me.
Well, that's true, but I think you've got a fairly decent sized gold stack. What did it, I think it was around 35 ounces. You said earlier, wasn't it?
Round about that.
Yeah, that's not bad at all, mate.
Hang on a minute. I'm not counting my Geigers either.
Oh, there you go then. So you got
36, 37. Yeah, about 37.
So you're looking at about 80 grand's worth of gold, really.
I want 50. I want 50 ounces.
Yeah, that's a decent amount. That is. I think I've got about 2 ounces. But I'm happy with that.
Right, that's it. Doesn't matter what gold you get, just get some.
Yeah, that's it. 100%. It's always good to have a bit of gold. It's a great.
Even if it's 1 gram.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
I know you don't like.
No, it's not that I dislike them. It's just there's nothing wrong with them, and I if that's what you can afford, then definitely get that because, like you say, it's great to have a bit of gold. I just personally, I'd rather save the money up and put it towards a sovereign. But I've got a few 1 gram bars. I'd keep meaning to pick up a few more 1 grammers. I want to have just like a nice round number of them. But there's nothing wrong with 1 gram. It's gold, so gold is gold. I love what Chick Bedder's just put here. Great name, by the way, Chick Bedder. They've put, comparison is the thief of joy, they say. And that is very true, isn't it?
It's like that, just get some gold, guys. Get some gold.
Yeah.
We need, I mean, like, Silver Joker, all he buys is silver. That's all I've ever seen. He buys silver all the time. And his channel is absolutely fabulous.
Yeah.
If you ever get the chance to go and watch him, I don't think he's made a video for a few weeks, months, but his channel is brilliant.
Yeah. No, I'll get a check out on your recommendation, mate, because it's not one I've ever seen myself personally, so I'm quite intrigued. Emerald Coat has said gold frags for the win. Yeah, 100%. What about platinum? It's not on my radar. Is it ever going to be on your radar?
No, not. I wouldn't buy it from this country because it's 20%
VAT. Yeah.
On the bullion anyway.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree.
I could ask some friends over the pond if they could get me some, but no, it's look at the dealers what buy it. Atkinson's, don't touch it.
Yeah,
and I say they are probably between them and Charles, they're the biggest dealers in the country.
Yeah, no, they are. Yeah, I'd say that. Yeah, Charles and Atkinson's biggest two, really. You've got some other quite big ones like Bullion by Post, but I'd say Charles and Atkinson.
Oh God, no! Just don't touch those people.
Why? What's your bad experiences with them, mate?
None. They advertise on the TV, so wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot barge pole.
No, fair enough. What do you think about? Sorry, what do you think about the 1915 Ford Ducat restrikes? It's a big coin. It is a big coin. What's your thoughts about it? That comes from Ray.
I've seen one.
You've not seen one?
No, I'm not. That's not my sort of thing.
Yeah, I know Ducats. They can be good value for money. It can be a cheap way of getting gold.
I'll tell you what's quite good. If you can get them. The francs, gold francs.
Yeah,
they're quite kind of a cheap way to get into them. But like I said, they don't make them. Well, I don't think they make them anymore. They may do. But
I don't think they do.
I just stack gold because it's a way of me living into my old age to supplement my pension.
Yeah. I mean, the only problem with that for me is you've got to sell it, and I love my stuff, I love having my collection.
You could sell a sovereign, no problem.
Yeah, and I have sold. I've sold one of my sovereigns, so and they're easy enough to get back. I think sovereigns are very liquid, and I have said on my channel, if I was going to sell anything, it would be one of my sovereigns. So I agree with you 100% there, mate.
I've never seen a commercial for Charles and Atkinson on television.
You see enough of them on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah. They even follow they even subscribe to my channel for some unknown reason.
Yeah, no, we're quite active, aren't we, Atkinsons, with the subscription? Yeah, no.
They told me I'm not allowed to buy gold anymore. Anyway.
Who sold you that?
Atkinsons.
Why's that?
Because I bought over £10,000 worth of it in a year.
Right. Okay.
Unless I send them a up-to-date photograph ID, and I don't have a photographical ID anymore.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you can find other means to pick up your gold.
Oh, I can find other means.
Cough, cough, Cobra auction. There you go. Here we go. Sai said, Stephen, great chat on CPM's podcast. If you were to interview someone in the community, who would that be?
Ooh. Who would it be? Shadow Stack.
Yeah, okay. So he's not been very active. Did he do a video not too long ago?
Yeah, but I think he's mainly into jewellery now. But
yeah,
him, Shadow Stack, and Solid Bait Metal got me started with this. silver and gold.
There you go. Yeah, that'd be an interesting interview.
Just go and watch some of those Shadow Stack's early videos.
Yeah.
Mouth will drop to the floor with the amount of gold and silver he bought.
Yeah, I get like that when I watch what's his name,
Sovereign Saurus.
Yeah, Sovereign Saurus. Yeah, I get like that.
As much as a good stack he's got, he's small fry compared to
wow.
Shadow Stack.
Wow.
God, it's unbelievable.
There you go. How the other half live, eh? That's incredible. I'll have to go back and watch a few of them. Don't get emotionally attached to TSC. I buy mine as a collection. I'm very emotionally attached to my gold and silver. I don't buy it to sell. I don't ever want to sell it. It doesn't matter to me what the value does. I just want to have it for myself. It's my collection, and it brings me a lot of joy. It does. So, yeah.
Oh, but I bought some collector pieces. I don't think I'd sell those, but my bullion, I've no attachment to it. Goodbye.
Yeah. No, but even my bullion bits, they're all like collectible pieces, like Vortex bar and St. Michael's bar. I don't have a lot of standard bullion. In fact, I've got very, very few pieces of standard bullion. So, yeah, I would find it very difficult to sell mine. Unless I've got multiples of them. If I've got a few of the same piece, then I could sell the spares. But I'd love to keep at least one of each in the collection. Mr. Kiwi says 1/10 Brits have been on sale this week. I got them for 1% premium. I never buy small, but that was too good to pass up. Yeah, no, that's not bad at all, is it? 1% over small.
No, there's nothing wrong with buying 1/10. I've got a tube of 1/10 ongoing.
Yeah, no, yeah, absolutely. Especially if you're getting them with 1% over spot. I think that's very low premium.
Well, he was buying from Cobra. He's got some really good deals on his 1/10 pounds.
Yeah.
The 200 last time I looked, there were 222 at Atkinson's. I think Cobra was sold 205, 206, 210.
Yeah. Yeah, you really can pick up some fantastic deals on his auction. Not always. I mean, he's got no control how much the auction pieces sell for, but he always starts from at a good price at least.
Well, sometimes he has buy it now deals.
Yeah.
Good night, Jones. Have a lovely night.
Who's that nipping off? Is that John?
No,
John, thanks for popping in, buddy. You take care of yourself and enjoy the rest of your weekend, my friend. I'm just trying to catch up with the chat here.
He called me grumpy. How rude.
Stephen, grumpy? Never.
It's not his fault he's American.
I've just seen his comment here saying, have a great evening, everyone. I shall leave you all in peace. Just had to pop in and support TSC and my grumpy friend. Yeah, absolutely. Well, thanks again, John, mate. It's always awesome to have you here, buddy. Well, out of my league, I collect what I can afford, says Bristol Barnacles. Me too, mate. Same here. Yeah. That's all you can do, isn't it? Just get what you can afford and you win it.
Get what you can afford and buy what you like. Some of the stuff I buy, people don't like, but I like it. Some of the people I know buy stuff, I don't like them. 50p, for example. Yeah. But they like them, so they buy them.
Yeah. I was literally just going to say that myself. It doesn't matter how much Stephen takes a mickey out of me for my 50p's, I'm not going to stop buying them.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've just always loved them, since picking them up in the change, and every time you get one, it's like, I've just got a special little 50p, and I've just always been a bit of a fan of the 50p, so yeah, it's something that I enjoy doing. But same as I say, it's not going to be long, and I'll have every single one, and that little mission will be completed, and I can move on to other things. But I would love to have one of each.
I'm outside. I'm only on one Discord anymore.
I hope that's Stacker Social.
Stacker Social, the only one I'm on.
Good answer. Good answer.
I'm still subscribed to a couple.
Yeah.
But no one goes on them anymore.
Yeah, no, it's Stacker Social is the place to be.
If you'd have asked me back in the day, it'd have been Metals Mafia.
Well, that's only because Stacker Social wasn't in existence back then.
Well, probably not. No, but it was a bit more relaxed. Metal Mafia. You could take the mickey out of people and swear, and it's great.
Yeah, fairs. Furs, but yeah, no. As I say, Stacker Social is the place to be right now. 365 just said, when will Stacker Social reach 1,000 members? Question for all. Hopefully not long. We're getting close to halfway there now, aren't we? So yeah, there's going to be a fantastic piece given away when we get to 1,000. We're going to be giving away a 1/4 ounce Gold Britannia.
Who is my favourite founder of Stacker? I am the founder because I pushed them into going on Discord. They don't tell you that, but I'm the one that pushed them to go to Discord.
It's TSC, by the way. TSC.
Oh yeah. I think it's TSC, of course.
Of course it is. Thank you. No, I appreciate that. But Sai and 365 have done some incredible work with Stacker Social. They really have. I'm just super excited about the 1 year birthday bash.
The only thing. Have I got any 1/4 ounce silver Brits? I have got some 1/4 ounce silver Brits. Do you want to buy them? I have a tube and a half.
All praise to Stephen, says Titan Arenas. I love it.
Good fan club.
There you go. You've got 3 fans now, mate.
4.
Yeah, 4. You're doing well. If the price is right, says Tech Victorian. I was going to say the same thing. I'll buy any silver if the price is right. I don't.
Price is right.
Yeah.
Well, the ones that I sold before were £8 each. You can have them for that.
It's not bad at all, is it? Especially not with the 1/4 ounces. I've looked into it in the past to get things. So you think, well, with 1/4 ounces won't be that much, but we do have quite a bit of premium on them, don't we? 1/4 ounces.
The only weird thing about them, if you buy a tube, there's 19 in the tube.
Yes. Yeah. What's that about?
Yeah, you can get an X. You can get 20 in.
Yeah. Yeah, because didn't they tell you that it was because we could only get 19 in?
No, they just come in like. It's the same with the £10, 16.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. You know, why not make it a tube of 20? It just makes no sense to me. Great question here from Emerald Coast Stack, who says, Stephen, what is the best lesson you have learned while stacking?
Don't buy too much silver.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah.
Is that because I have a lot of silver.
Yeah.
Well, I've brought it down a bit, nearly. Oh God, I think I've 1,800 ounces left, so I've sold 1,200 ounces. But I had a lot. It was just finding the room for it.
Bad answer, Stephen. Apparently from 365.
Oh, I don't care what he says.
No, I think it's a good answer, but on the basis that you shouldn't overbuy in anything, because if you spend too much on silver and you've got to sell some back, and a lot of times you can make a loss on it if you don't have it for long enough.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. It's hard to move in bulk.
Yeah, well, that's true as well.
I fell on my feet over the last week or 2 weeks.
Although I
sold a lot.
I do agree with what 365 said there, where he says you can never have too much silver.
Oh, you will find out when you got 3,000 ounces. 365.
I could fit 3,000 ounces under my.
I'm sure you could.
I've got plenty of room under there.
I was just like you when I first started.
Yeah.
Buy, and then I'm like, what am I doing? Let's buy some gold.
Yeah. No, I can't fault you on that one. It's just as true with gold as it is with silver. You definitely can never have too much gold.
I can't afford 3,000 ounces of gold, which could.
I wish, yeah, absolutely, I wish. Ray said he bought a 1919 half crown the other day for £5.75, so you can still buy under spot if you're lucky. Yeah, that's a great price for a 1919. That's you normally pay around that for a 1920 to 1946 500 silver half crown. So yeah, very good price.
Just listen to this.
What's that?
365.
Carry that around
with me. Oh, I'm sure you do.
Yeah. In his little man bag.
Yeah, in his like mad own world.
No, why not? Just imagine 365 lugging a great big sack of 3,000 ounces now. What
6 monster boxes?
He does it in his bum bag.
Go on, yes, okay. Tell you what, 365, we'll give you a dare. 6 monster boxes. You carry them around with you all day, and we want video proof.
Yeah, 100%. And I'll throw you a 3 ounce in.
I'll give you a quarter ounce if you're lucky.
Emerald Coast says 365 carries a man bag. Well, yeah, of course. Why not? Everyone's got a man bag, haven't they?
No.
Oh, just me.
Mm-hmm.
No, you got to be honest. It can be handy to have a man bag. When you.
A handbag.
No, a man bag.
Is it rainbow colour?
No, it's just a little pouch.
I know what a man bag is.
Yeah.
I know what a man bag is.
Although I'll be honest with you, like 365 said, I do prefer a bum bag. I think bum bags are brilliant.
Or as they call it in America,
fanny pack.
Fanny bag.
I love fanny pack. I think it sounds fantastic. Anyone with an electric car drives around with a massive stack of silver every day. That's there's truth to that. There's quite a bit of silver goes into the production of electric cars.
365's on about carrying it around with him all day.
Yeah,
What we want to see.
Yeah, I'd like to see him carry it around just for an hour or two. Never mind all day. CY's got a man bag. Yeah, loving it.
No, dude, CY, you've let me down.
They're handy. When you're out for the day and you're going somewhere and you've got your wallet, your phone, your keys, a few other bits. It can really take up room in your pockets and make it quite uncomfortable walking. So just whack them into a little man bag and you're all good. You can have a kind of pop in there and a sandwich and
Handbag.
No, it's a man bag.
What you gonna have a clutch purse next?
No, well, maybe.
No. A wallet and I've got a phone, and that's it.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, day to day, that's me. But same as I say, if I do go out, say I'm going for a walk around country or something, I've got a little. It's not a man bag like people would think. It's just a very, very small rucksack, really. But
funny enough, Serpent Silver, you're the first one that's ever told me that.
You talk too much. Has anyone ever told you, you'll talk too much? I think it'd be quite boring if we didn't, though, wouldn't it? We've just sit here silently.
Silently in the tumbleweed rolling.
just replying to people in the live chat. All you can hear is my keys tip tapping away. Did I say that out loud? Says Serpent Silver. Fantastic.
Yes, £8 each.
Numismatic, it's fantastic to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us. Bum bags are great, Emerald Coast. There's nothing wrong with a bum bag. They're utilitarian. I love them.
They're so 1980s.
No, they've had a resurgence, mate. They've come back. They've come back with a vengeance.
You're from Nottinghamshire, aren't you? So that's it all.
Honestly, they're back. Bum bags are back, mate. I'm telling you.
Okay.
That's what I use for fishing. I've got a little bum bag that I keep all my little bits in.
Right. Okay.
Like spear hooks and scissors and disgorgers, things like that. So I've always
forceps.
Yeah, forceps, especially if I'm.
You know where I keep my things like that in the tackle box.
Yeah, but then you haven't always got it with you, have you? You know what I mean? I like having.
When I'm fishing, yes, my tackle box. I used to have a seat. My tackle box was in my seat, and when I started fishing, the tackle box went to the side of my seat.
Yeah, do you see, the problem with that for me is, and I used to do that, I used to take my tackle box and everything, but I found, it's just adding weight, and a lot of the times I can have quite a lot of gear with me, and I just try and streamline it as much as possible, so I find it's a bit easier just to have a few bits I need, whack them in the bum bag, and then, it's just a lot easier carrying them to the spot. A lot of the times there's no decent path to get to where I fish. You're going through fields and stuff, and it can be quite difficult even with the fishing barrow.
Do you not have a little rucksack where you can go?
I do, yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Go on, buddy.
You're a cop, aren't you?
I am, yes.
You got R2D2s in the tent.
Do you mean bite alarms?
Bite indicators, yeah.
Yeah, I've got. Obviously the alarms go on the rod pod, but I've got one of those little receiver things.
So, and you've got a little tent as well that you sleep in.
My bivvy, yep.
Yeah.
Got
so you're bemoaning a tackle box, but you've got a bivvy, and the bed chair as well.
Yep.
And you've got 3 rods out.
Yep.
with bite indicators.
Yep.
You're moaning about a tackle box.
I've got a 10-litre bucket full of bait. Yep. Not always. Not always.
My friend used to be a big carp fisherman.
Yeah.
He used to go in the gravel ponds at Newark at the side of A1.
Oh yeah, the A1 gravel pits.
Yeah, and he had a speedboat.
Oh, bait boat.
Bait boat.
Yeah, I love them.
And he's full of boilies, and he used to go out where his bait were, open the doors, and all these boilies would
drop through. Yeah.
God, you really need help.
Yeah. Well, it's a good way of getting your bait exactly where you want it. Me personally, it's quite a new way of doing it. It's been around for a fair while now, but I use solid PVA bags. So it's a water soluble bag. You put all your bait into the bag, you seal it up, and then you just throw that out, and it puts all your bait in one little spot. And I get a lot of success with that. 365 says, I take my Donny bum bag on holiday with me. Got it from Sports and Soccer. I can't fault you, mate. Bum bags are the best. They're so useful. They really are.
Oh, 365 has to have a Donny one.
Yeah, 100%. Mine's no brand. I've had mine. I got mine originally when I used to do the market store for my change. But I find them so handy and so useful that
real men don't have bum bags.
Yes, they do. Only real men have bum bags. You've got to be a real man to be able to be seen in public with a bum bag.
No.
Rex says, all I hear and see is bum bags and tackle boxes. What has this chat descended into? Well, it's fishing chat. What's wrong with fishing chat? Big fan of fishing. I might even go fishing next Saturday, actually.
Good idea.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Don't fall in with your bum bag.
Sorry?
Don't fall in with your bum bag.
No, that would devastate me. I'd get my bum bag all wet. This live is for Renaissance men.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm really worried about the modern male man these days, and I just think they're just like
drinking out of bottles, walking around with bum bags, eh? What we like.
Drink out of bottle. Well, we probably used to get a bottle of beer.
Yeah.
Drink out of that, unless it was like draft, and I'd have a pint.
Fair enough.
There used to be one guy in our pub. And he used to have a ladies' glass for lager.
Yes, yeah.
He'd have one of those all the time. And I'm like, hey, there's something up with you. No, why? She says, why don't you just get in a half pint? Oh, well, I prefer these glasses. They look nicer. And I'm like, oh, God.
I bet you got some stick down local.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, 100%. Tech the Coin Hunter, he's a fellow carp fisherman. He uses a spod rod. If people didn't know what that is, it's you basically a spod. It's a little capsule that you put a load of bait in it. A bit like a bait boat, but you put it all in this and then you cast it out, and then it just drops all your bait where you want it to be. A lot of people use spod rods. As I say, me personally, I prefer the solid PVA bag method personally. But there's many ways of catching a carp, as we say. 365 says, when we eventually do an SS meetup, a bum bag will be compulsory, and I'm 100% behind that. If you haven't got a bum bag, you ain't coming in.
It looks like I'm not in then.
No, I'll bring a spare for you, Stephen. Don't you worry about it, mate. And then Mr. Kiwi's just put fish and chips ? Great. I love it. Fish and chips goes great for me.
Do you remember? I think it was an Australian chef. I can't remember. He had a really weird name. I always thought he was from New Zealand. That's why his name's twigged it. And he was in Australia. I think he was in Tasmania, going on about something that they don't have out in Britain in the chippies, and it was a scallop. And I'm like, my ears just went, yeah, we do have scallops.
Yeah, I like a scallop. I do.
Yeah, great. For all of those like in the south of the country, a scallop is a piece of potato covered in batter.
Yeah. You can sometimes get them with cheese in, can't you?
I've never had one with cheese in it.
Have you not? No, it's just like cheese mixed in with potato. But yeah,
Really?
I think cheese makes everything better personally.
Oh, you do sound like an American.
Yeah, no, I am. I put cheese on literally everything and a ridiculous amount of cheese.
Don't get me wrong, I love cheese, but just
yeah, I'll put like a half pack of cheese on a meal. I've got a problem.
When we used to speak to Peter, they used to have a barbecue. When his daughter used to come round in the summer holidays, he used to do a barbecue, and he was like, he was doing some hamburgers and he was putting cheese on them, and hot dogs with cheese on them. I'm like, ooh,
yeah, 100%.
With cheese on them. No, this is proper like barbecue chicken with cheese on. Says even the ice cream, you can have cheese on that as well. They put cheese on everything.
Cheese goes with everything. That's all I'm saying.
Does it go with ice cream?
Yeah.
Oh,
a nice sweet soft cheese.
You really need some help.
There's a type of cheese for every meal, mate. Every single meal. Tech says I use PVI when using a hair rig. Yeah, fair, yeah. Why not? Hair rig's a type of assembly to have your hook set up, but I don't use hair rigs much myself.
It's not on a bit of line from your hook.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
So when the carp suck it in, they don't feel the hook straight away.
No, that's true. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I've never really been a carp fisherman. I just listen to my mates talk about it, and after like 5 minutes, I normally fall asleep.
I'll tell you one thing though, mate. It gets very exciting. Do you know when you've got a big old carp on end of your line? It can be a bit of a battle getting it in, and it goes from boring to very exciting very quickly.
I just like fishing.
Yeah, it's
bream, roach, perch.
Bream are what I mostly get. You know, I'll go for a carp and bag up on bream, but
my friend used to hate bream.
Yeah, they are a nuisance fish.
I found bream when he went out fishing for carp, and he went absolutely doolally.
What was that? A 5 pound bream?
8 pound bream.
That's a good sized bream, though.
Yeah, he was going absolutely mad because it's an 8 pound bream. What are you going mad about?
Yeah, no,
ruin me fishing.
They are slimy and stinky though. Bream are they? I know the next day when I've been catching bream because all my kit will absolutely stink. It really does.
We used to call them a plastic bag because once you got to the surface, there's no fighting them.
No, yeah, they're coming dead easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bothered. They let you take them in and go back out. You know. Miss Kiwi said, "When are you predicting gold will hit £2,000?" I don't think it'll be long at all. I think within the next 6 months.
Yeah, easily by Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that happening 100%. But it's 5 minutes past. 365 says he needs to jump off. Mr. 365 is waiting to watch a film, and my bum bag needs polish. I'm assuming you've got a leather bum bag then. Mine's a...
Probably move there.
He also said, "Great chat, everyone. Have a great evening. Thanks for the chat. Cheers, soon, Stephen, and thank you for coming, 365. But let's have a look at getting this duck race underway, eh? It's about time. I've got it all set up. Here we go. Right. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to transition us over to the duck race. Here we go. We've got 25 people in, which is these 25 right here. And we're going to be doing it for... How long should we do this one for, Stephen?
Minute.
1 minute? Sounds good to me. I like it when we're a minute long. Let's get that set. Can you see it on screen okay?
I can see it, but I don't know if I'm lagging.
No, as long as you can see the duck race, that's all that matters. I'm gonna get a couple of. We'll keep it that one. We've got Trump duck in this one. I always like seeing Trump duck in.
Oh, I like Trump to win.
Oh, a bit of lag there on the old PC, but it seems to be running okay now. Right, Stephen, if you can count down from 3, as soon as you say go, we will start the race.
3, 2, 1, go.
And they're off, and straight away it is Royal Duck coming out of the blocks in the lead. I've got the noise on in the background once again, which is quite distracting, but I think I'm going to be okay this time. Rex is number... Oh, no, he's just been taken by Mr. Kiwi, the Pirate Duck, number 1 right there. We've got... Oh, no, it's now Rex again. We've got Punk Duck, which is Average Stacker, 82, is now in the lead. Coming up to halfway through the race, we've got just over 30 seconds left to go, and it is currently still Average Stacker is number 1, but PC Duck is coming and will very soon take the lead by the looks of things, and I think that's Too Great to Forget right there. I believe it was Too Great to Forget who won last week's as well, so can he win 2 weeks in a row? We will find out very soon. 15 seconds left on the race. It's currently CPM Invest in the front place. 10 seconds left on the race. Is anyone going to break through? Oh, CPM is falling straight back, and they're all falling back. Who's this? Roman Ducks looks like he's storming away. Blistering Barnacles Magnets. Blistering Barnacles for his first ever duck race win. BBA, my friend, congratulations and well done. Sorry, buddy, what was that?
I said, well done, Blistering.
Yeah, massive well done to Blistering Barnacles. It's great to see you on there, mate. I think that's the first win BBA's done, so I'm very happy to see that. He's with us every single week. So, BBA, you've just won the bundle out here in front of me. You've got the Stacker Social sticker, the Stack Collector sticker, the 365 Days of Silver business card, the Stacker Social business card, the poker chips, the 1 gram TSC channel bar, and the 1/10 Silver Britannia as provided by Stacker Social. So, a very well done to you there, mate, and congratulations. I'm not going to put a community post on the channel for next week because, as I say, I believe I'm going to be taking a break next week and getting ready for the following week for the big show, and the duck races for that will be based upon the members list of Stackers Social. So I can only highly recommend joining Stackers Social if you haven't done so as of yet, because there really are going to be so many pieces we're going to be giving away that night. It's going to be a record of giveaways. It's just literally going to be giving away a piece of silver every 5 minutes. So yes, I highly recommend.
5 minutes.
Sorry, mate.
Going to be a duck race every 5 minutes.
Well, no, I'm not saying not necessarily a duck race every 5 minutes, but we'll be giving stuff away at very regular intervals all the way through the night. We'll have a set amount of duck races throughout the evening, and we'll also have other little fun ways of giving away stuff as well. But you'll have to be with us, join us as part of the live to take part in. But the duck races will just be based on the Stacker Social members list.
Usual time for that one?
Sorry, mate?
Is that usual time for the
starts at 7, yeah, usual time.
Yeah. And what time will it finish?
Who knows? It's probably going to be a long one, and yeah, I can see it going on quite some time. Simon says it's advisable to download Discord and join Stacker Social. Well, 100% it's advisable to do that, because we're going to be giving away so many things, and same as I say, most of the giveaways, if not all, will be based on or around Stacker Social. So yeah, definitely make sure that you remember Stacker Social in time for the 31st, because it's going to be an incredible night. It really is. I'm looking forward to having Si back as my fellow co-host for the evening, and we've got loads of great guests coming on and joining us throughout the night as well. So please do try and make sure that you've got Stacker Social downloaded and you become a member in time for that, because it's definitely going to be worth it. Luke said he's looking forward to the 31st. Will be an awesome night with everyone in the chat. It really is. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. You know, it's going to be such a good laugh the whole way through. It's who knows how long it's going to be going on for, but yeah, it's going to be jam packed fun all night long. Titan Urani says, "Yep, that's what I meant." What did he say? BBA's duck is on steroids. Yeah, he flew out at the end there. He was saving his strength all the way through. But yeah, well done, BBA. Look forward to it. Maybe dropping in and out throughout the night, since I'm technically on Holes. Oh well, definitely try and jump in as much as you can, Rex. But you remember if Stackers Social, so you will be in the duck races anyway. So you know, anyone who's a member has a chance of winning something. I only use a smartphone, so I can't join. You definitely can, mate. Yeah.
I've got Discord on my phone and my iPad.
Yeah, I use Discord mostly on my phone. Sometimes I'll log on the PC, but most of the time it's just through my phone. So yeah, it doesn't matter if you've got a phone, tablet, PC. All you have to do is download the Discord app. It's available through the Play Store or the whatever the alternative is for iPhone. It's a completely free download. No money involved whatsoever. And as soon as you download the Discord, you can create a profile and join Stacker Social. There's a link to Stacker Social in every single one of my videos. So if you do need to join that way, then just go into the what's it called? The description of my video. I can't think of description, man. Yeah, just go into my description, and there's a link in every single one of my videos. And I really do hope to see everybody there. But yeah, you can join with a smartphone. That's no problem at all. I only use Discord on my phone. Don't own a PC, says Luke. There you go. It can be easier to navigate on a PC because it's a bigger screen. But yeah, definitely available on mobile as well. Luke, you can make the vol-au-vents. Yeah, definitely. I love a vol-au-vent, me. I do vol-au-vents. Here we go.
You only ever see them at weddings, don't you?
Sorry?
You only ever see them at weddings these days.
Yeah, and maybe like a very rare buffet, like a birthday party or something, but mostly at weddings. Yeah, you are the one that I want. You are the vol-au-vent. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There you go. I've not promised not to sing tonight.
Please no. Put the man bag back.
I was just about to say, Coin Noob series is in the cool gang. He's got his man bag. It's all about the man bags, mate.
Oh God, yeah. The 50p gang.
Absolutely. Where do you think we keep our 50p's? In our man bags.
Exactly.
Exactly. What's your favourite vol-au-vent filling? Si asks.
Mine?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Tuna and mayo, I think.
Good call. Very good call. Yeah. Me too. Tuna mayo. I used to have such a problem for tuna mayo. I'd literally just make a bowl of tuna mayo and just eat it with a spoon.
I used to do a hard-boiled egg tuna mayo mix as well. That was quite nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat a tuna mayo melt. Just make a sandwich tuna mayo and then melt a load of cheese in the microwave and just pour it all over. Absolutely delicious.
Oh, yeah, I love cheese.
Me too. Cheese.
What's your favourite cheese?
Oh, my favourite cheese. Oh, it depends. If we're just talking about, just standard cheeses, it's a toss-up between a mature cheddar or a Gouda. I like a Gouda. But then again, I like Stilton. I love a baked camembert. Really do like a baked brie or camembert. But yeah, just any cheese really. I'm a huge fan of cheese.
Oh, I like cheeses like Edam.
Oh, Edam's nice. Yeah.
I love Edam.
Yeah. Yeah, or it's something like a red Leicester with chives, or there's so many nice cheeses out there.
There certainly are.
Yeah, you would.
So who are the guests? Next week, not next week, the week after. Then.
Okay, so the guests we're going to have is because it's a Stacker Social themed evening. We're going to be having kind of Stacker Social themed guests on. We're going to get the moderator team. We're going to be coming on and having a chat with us. We're going to be hearing from the winner of the 200 member giveaway, who won the gold. Was it the 110th gold Britannia? Wasn't it? Right, we gave away on the 200 member giveaway.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah. It seems like forever ago, doesn't it? It really does. But there's going to be some. There's going to be the moderator team, a couple of people, other people as well, and we're going to be getting some exclusive guest content from people like 365 Days of Silver as well. But
you're not having me on.
Yeah, I mean, we never know. Never know.
I might come on with my 50p's.
Well, there you go. We might.
I don't want Kanye to get overexcited though.
What about me? I mean.
Well, you as well.
Yeah, I'm getting very excited. Anything 50p related, but you never know. There might be opportunities for people to come on and win things on the evening as well. So who knows? You're just gonna have to wait and find out on the evening on that one, I'm afraid. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. It really is. Vol-au-vent filling shrimp. Oh, I don't mind shrimp. I like shrimp, so I can go with that. We get very seafood themed on the vol-au-vents.
Yeah, I like prawns in my vol-au-vents as well.
Well, prawns.
Jamie, it's a 1 ounce round, and it's in a capsule.
Yeah.
You can put it wherever you want.
Does it go with my poor bars, with my bullion coins? Yeah, like Stephen says.
I would say your board stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I probably would get. Yeah, I mean, the size and shape of it, it probably will go better with your poured stuff. But I mean, you can keep it in the back of your toilet if you want to, just like 365 did with his eagle.
No, just don't listen to 365.
Why? That's
don't attack the capsule with a hammer like he does.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to smash all your coins out of the capsule and put them in the back of your toilet. Am I been doing it wrong?
You've been on 365 way too long.
Yeah, I've been doing it wrong then. Damn. But yeah, I mean, you've got a channel bar from me, Jamie, and I'm just not around, but you've got my channel bar. When are we going to have a 1 ounce gold Britannia up for a go? Well, I don't know about that. I think a 1/4 ounce gold Britannia for the 1,000 members, I think is going to be good enough. But who knows? When we get to 10,000 members, maybe. You know, we are yet to see.
I've lost all my 1 ounce Britannias.
You've lost one?
Lost them all.
Whereabouts did you lose them? I'm going to head off there and start looking for them.
That's before you asked me to supply one.
Oh, okay. You've lost them all. I like it. Best toning is found in the toilet tank. This is well known. That's what I thought. Titan Uranus. You know, it's all about those toilet toners. Silver Digger says 365 did it wrong anyway. Put the Geiger under the back wheel of a very heavy truck and back. Okay.
Oh no. That's even worse.
There you go. Oh, mine is with his assayed gold bars. So yeah, I think you've got mine in the right place anyway, Jamie. But yeah, I keep looking at the tracking every morning, Jamie, and I saw that it had arrived in Japan safely today, so it's made it through customs and hopefully should be with you in the next day or two, with it being in Japan now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you think, because there's just a little very small gift in there from me as well, which is something that you needed. But yeah, a couple of bits in there. He bought a sovereign from me. He's got the latest Quokka, the channel ROM from you, and there's a little gift in there from me as well. So.
You know, to Jamie, do you know what I got from 365 for my birthday?
What did you get?
Nothing.
Wow.
Nada.
When was your birthday?
10th of August.
It's going in the calendar.
I didn't even get a happy birthday.
Oh, that's
nothing.
That's awful.
Nothing. Nada.
Oh well, it's unfortunate. 365 isn't here to be reprimanded.
Birthday next year.
Sorry.
I don't want a bag next year.
Yeah, I'm getting you a bum bag, mate.
I'll burn it on the video.
I'm going to put a load of my spare commemorative 50p's in there and send it across to you.
I'll have some fun with those.
Get a load of Star Wars stickers, put them in there.
Burn them.
Make sure they're only from the Force Awakens and that trilogy, none of the old stuff.
Burn them all.
No, it would be your most cherished possessions.
Side cuts for the 50p's.
No. I don't know what I'd get you for your birthday, really, because I couldn't get you a drink.
No. You don't have to get me anything, dude. I'm just showing you.
I'll get you on the channel so we can all sing happy birthday to you. Oh, have you seen this from Coin Noob?
Oh, I'm reading it now. I'm just holding my head in shame.
Yeah, I don't know why we're doing another Gruffalo. It's not one I'm particularly fussed about, but I'm going to have to get it. But yeah,
I thought there already was a Red Arrows 50p.
Not to my knowledge, not a Red Arrows one. There's a Battle of Britain that's got planes on it, and there might be like a Red Arrows 50p shaped coin, yeah, like you get from Coin.
Oh, not a 50p shape, but not a 50p.
Yeah. There's a few of them knocking about. Jamie says, TSC grateful. I'll let you know the moment it arrives. Thank you very much, Jamie, mate. I'm sure it won't be long at all. Silver Digger says, good night, stackers. Take care of yourselves and those you love. And the same right back to you, Silver Digger, mate. Thank you very much for joining us, buddy. Send him a Beanie Baby. Oh, which Beanie Baby do you want?
A what?
Beanie Baby. You got to remember the Beanie Babies from the 90s.
What on earth are the bloody Beanie Babies?
TY Beanie Babies. They went massive during the 90s. People went absolutely crazy for them. They're just little stuffed toys.
I'm a grown man.
You've got a collection of Beanie Babies. Don't try and tell us otherwise.
My secret's out. I'm a Beanie Baby collector.
There you go.
They're right next to my 50p's and my Star Wars collection.
Some of them used to go for crazy amounts of money, though, mate. I'm actually gonna Google what the most valuable Beanie Baby is.
The only ones I remember that used to go for any money, in the 80s, were Cabbage Patch Kids.
Yeah, I remember those. What is the most valuable Beanie Baby? Princess the Bear is worth 350,000 quid. Valentino the Bear is worth approximately 14,000 quid. Brownie the Bear is worth 14,000 quid. Iggy the Iguana is worth 7 grand. Claude the Crab is worth 6,300. So yeah, if you've got any of those stashed away in the cupboard from when you were a kid in the 90s, they're worth a lot of money nowadays. I don't know why. They're just teddy bears.
What? Could we die?
Yeah, so they are little teddy bears, mate. For some reason, it's valued ridiculously high. My ex used to have really expensive teddy bears. I can't remember what we were called. I think we were called Charlie Bears.
I only thought the only expensive teddy bears I remember was Steiff.
Oh, what were they?
Steiff. They were German teddy bears.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, it was. I've just had a look. It was Charlie Bears that she used to collect, and they can be worth like £1,000 each. It's just for.
Something wrong with this world.
It really is something wrong with the word when a teddy bear, a stuffed bit of cloth, is worth that kind of money.
Yes, 15 grand.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. It really is. But hey, Mr. Trick there should have got them all in the 90s when we were new. The purple Diana one.
I'm sure you did get them all. We had them all on the top of your bed.
No, I didn't have any of them, but I can remember them being really, really popular back then. Coinage says not a UK red hours.
When I was a kid, I had like die-cast aeroplanes and things like that.
Oh yeah, me too. I've always enjoyed making little miniature models and painting them and stuff like that, and air fixes and stuff like that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm down with that. They were always a lot of fun.
Teddy bear, the girls.
Yeah, no, 100%. They tanked hard after the early 2000s, says Rex. They did. They really did tank hard, but apparently some of them are still worth a lot of money. 9% of Beanie Babies are worth about 2p though. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Most of them are worth nothing, but some of them are worth silly money for some reason. Titan.
I think Titan and Rex are taking a mickey.
I'm just seeing what he's putting out. But yeah, those are the original bears. They are worth a bum bag full of money. Yeah, it's true. It is true. A bum bag and tackle box full of money, Titan. 1,000,000%. I don't think they're taking mick. I think they're being, completely honest there. I really do.
Good job. I've got a sense of humour.
You've got one now, TSC. There we go. Oh, yes, I have. Would you like to see my Beanie Baby?
Oh, God.
There we go. 1 second. It's just here, guys. I'm just going to grab it. Because, this is actually, it really is, an official Beanie Baby from TY. I've got my little cow from Scott Silver right here, look.
You're telling me those things are worth 15 grand?
Some of them, and this is just what they are, mate. Just little stuffed toys like that. It's incredible. Let's have a little more rag the cow out for a little bit. She's always kept very close by. My mother had a bunch of the Steiffs. Yeah, I know the ones you mean. They're worth quite a bit as well, aren't they?
Some of them are. Some of them are not. It depends what condition it's in.
Yeah, absolutely. But this is a Beanie Boos, so it's not quite a Beanie Baby. It's a Beanie Boos collection, and this one's Angus. My bangs make me look real tough, but seeing through them is kind of rough. That's what it says right there for Angus. And
World's gone mad.
No, it has. It has when something like that can be worth £600,000 or whatever it was, 350,000, something like that. CY said, that's crazy. I used to date a girl who had loads of TY Beanie Babies. She collected all the special edition ones. Yeah, it's probably made a decent whack off them nowadays, mate. You know. Scott Silver, are you a magician? How did you send that to him so quickly? He threw it over to me, mate. No, he sent to me a little while ago. Scott did after he came on and joined me for a stack chat. So yeah, I've still got it right here, Scott. It lives over in the corner of my living room with a few other little bits I've been sent across. So yeah, that's for him.
You got it from a stacker.
Sorry.
You got that as a gift from a stacker.
Yeah, I love my little hairy cow.
Who?
Scott Silver.
Right, I'm gonna have to have words with him.
Nice. I like the little hairy cow. Look at him. Look at him with his little haircut. Isn't he cute? Yeah, you know he is. You know you want one, Stephen.
Yeah, send it to me. I'll burn it.
No, you leave little Angus alone. Although I was calling him Angus Morag, so I've misgendered him. I'm going to be in a lot of trouble with
Angus Mikoto.
Yeah. No, I do. I like my little Angus from Scots. I think he's a great little guy. Hello, Stephen. Hello. Sorry. That's for hairy cow. You can't fool me. Yeah, no, it is. 100%. So I'm going crazy.
Why you live alone?
Sorry, mate.
Is this why you live alone, TS?
This is 110% why I live alone, yeah.
You talk to Beanie Baby.
No, the Beanie Babies talk to me.
Do they?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Oh, Titan Uranus said, medium well, please. Oh, Angus, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Angus. Close your ears.
Rare. Rare.
Me too. I'm all about rare. Weigh it. Oh, weigh it. I get you. Weigh the hairy cow. Yeah, we'll have to make sure he comes out for that video, definitely. I wonder.
His hair.
Sorry, mate.
Stop playing with his hair.
I'm going to give him a little punk hairstyle.
Oh God.
Little Mohican for the hairy cow.
I need to get down there quickly as possible and give you some help.
Yeah, look, he's got a little Mohican now. How good's that?
I'll bring the furnace down. Melt all the 50p, burn all the childish stuff like Star Wars and Beanie Babies.
Well, yeah, you just keep your hands off my Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my God!
It's not a normal Mr. Potato Head. It's an Optimus Prime Mr. Potato Head. All right, I'll have you know. He lives in the
40.
Eh?
You're 40.
Yes, yeah. I think that's a problem, mate. I turned 40 and I just thought, I can't cope with my age anymore. No, I've had Optimus Prime for a long time now. Bless him.
Optimus. Yes, I get it.
Yeah, Optimus Prime. I used to like to call him Spudimus Prime.
Do you remember the Smash robots?
Yes, they used to fight, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember them. You had one red and one was blue or something?
Oh, I think there was a few colours.
Oh, okay. I think I'm thinking of something else. It's like you used to have these little things you used to do with your thumbs, and that would make robots punch, and they'd punch themselves to bits.
Scott Silver, call me picky, but I'm all right, thank you.
I've got one left, Stephen. Admit it, you want one. You know you do. You're going to be contacting Scott as soon as we get off the live stream.
Oh yeah, I'll be on there straight away.
Yeah. Jeremy says, back to a previous question, is there much of a market for Japanese coins over there? You don't see a lot of them over here, do you, really? I think they're interesting pieces, so I think people would be interested to get them, but it's just not something that you see very often over here, mate. Titan Uranus has said, so... I've just got it. I've only just got it, Stephen. Titan Uranus.
Yes.
I
took you all this time to get it.
I was just innocently thinking of, one of Uranus's moons called Titan, and yeah, there you go. Yeah, no, but Titan Uranus. Yeah. can't believe I've only just got that. So what sort of meds are you on? I need to talk to my doctor. Not enough. I think that's the problem. I'm not on enough. Oh dear, I have a Darth Vader potato head. Oh, they're cool as well. I like them. There's nothing wrong with them. Stephen will tell you differently, but don't listen to him. No judgment here for owning a Mr. Potato Head TSC. I randomly bought an Alien's Pulse Rifle. Oh, nice. Alien Pulse Rifle Nerf gun for no reason other than I just wanted it. Does it have the little countdown timer to tell you how many rounds you've got left in, like on the films? That is super, super cool. Titan Uranus says, Steve, see, I can't stop laughing now with his name. So.
Turn it up, lad. Turn it up.
Stephen is a man of rare taste. He was an original inbox 1954 Barbie. Wow, I bet that would.
I had Action Men.
Aren't they just like Barbies for boys, though? You know what I mean?
I think what they used to call them in America, GI Joes.
Yes, yeah. Were they the same company?
These Action Men had tanks and armoured cars and guns.
Yes, we did. Yeah. I used to remember all the little play sets you can get. All my mates had them, and I was super jealous.
And you didn't. You had your little Barbie in the corner.
No, I had Lego Pirate. I had a lot of pirate Lego. That was my main thing. I had all the big ships. I had the Port Royal Caribbean fort and little prisons and stuff like that. I used to set them up on my bedroom floor and have little battles. I used to take my the dice out of my Risk board game to do the battles with.
What's wrong with this world?
What's wrong with that?
I had train sets, scale electrics. Action Men.
Yeah.
No. Still got scale electric.
I haven't. Oh yeah, I've still got the scale electric.
Oh, fantastic! Bet that's worth a bob or two.
Yeah.
Ah.
And 2 electric trains.
Well, I've got loads of train sets that I collected.
Yeah, that would be cool. Old train sets. I would never into that myself, but I do think they're quite cool. Rexus says it does TSC. It has working counter and has the sound effect for both the gun and the grenade launcher. Oh, that's so cool. I'm so jealous of that, Rex. Jamie Frost says, I had Steve Austin, $6 Million Man. So not Stone Cold Steve Austin, man. I had a Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestler's figure. But yeah,
$6 Million Man. Did you remember the $6 Million Man?
Yeah, I remember $6 Million Man.
Does anybody remember Stretch Armstrong?
Yes, I do remember Stretch Armstrong.
What was the point of that?
I know, they were like the most boring toy ever. It's like, wow, it's just a dog toy. You know what I mean? It's basically all they were, weren't they? Just dog toys. Yeah. You know, but yeah, what was it? We can rebuild him. We have the technology. The $6 Million Man. Titan Uranus says, my G.I. Joe used to pick up Barbie out and have his way with her. Dear.
Hey!
I think Titan Uranus is the one reason why Barbie and Action Man are smooth down there. You know. Luke, Action Man was ace. Used to have the one with the parachute and chuck it out the window of the flats. I don't think mine was an Action Man, but I definitely used to have a little toy soldier with a parachute on it, and I used to, throw it from anywhere I could.
Was he called Little Big Man?
I can't remember, mate. Could well have been.
That was the competing toy, Little Big Man.
Was it? It may well have been.
It was the smaller version of Action Man.
It was a bit smaller than an Action Man, but I think it was just more generic toy soldier with a parachute, like really cheap plastic parachute with strings on it. Did I say too much from Titan Race? Not at all. It's all good here. I had He-Man figures. He-Man was huge when I was a kid. It was absolutely massive. He-Man was. I didn't have He-Man figures. I did have a lot of Ghostbuster figures. They would have been worth an absolute fortune nowadays. I had the Fire Station set. That was about as big as I was. That was huge. And I had the ambulance. I had all the Ghostbusters figures and all the really popular ghosts from the show. And they were a lot of fun. Other than that, I used to collect this series called I think it was called 0 Hour. That was quite cool. We were little toy soldiers and bases you can set up, and another one I used to have. I think it was more American than UK, but it was It was Star something, and I can't remember what it was called, but that was a lot of fun. They had little magnets on the feet, and you could stick them to the ships and the spaceships and that. But yeah, they were my main toys when I was a kid. That and Warhammer. I used to have a quite large collection of Warhammer figurines.
I remember when I was very young, at my grandma's, me and my brother had these Japanese robots made out of tin, and they're worth an absolute fortune now.
Were they like the 50s style robots and used to walk and stuff and eyes lights up? Yeah, I bet they would be worth a fortune now.
Mine was plastic, but my brother's was tin.
Yeah.
And all the little cut-ins, he had a perspex stone with all little different coloured cogs in it. Yeah. He used to spin around when he walked, and then he'd stop. Guns would come out of his chest, and it would light fire.
Oh wow! Wow, yeah.
They're worth an absolute fortune now.
Yeah, they will be absolute fortune right, nowadays. Jamie had a Dragon 32, but got frustrated because he didn't know how to use it.
I don't know what one of those is.
I've just googled it. It looks like an old type of games console type thing. The Dragon 32 and Dragon 64 are home computers that were built in the 1980s. The Dragons are very similar to the TRS 80 colour computer and were produced for the European market. That looks. What that looks like is very similar to something I had, which was the BBC computer. Looked quite similar to that, but.
Do you remember ColecoVision?
ColecoVision, yeah.
The Mickey Mouse game. I went to, there used to be a big toy shop in Sheffield called Red Gates.
Yeah.
And everybody, it used to be like 4 floors, and down in the basement, that's all the computer stuff, like Atari 2600s. And this new one was, I think it was ColecoVision by CBS, and they had this Mickey Mouse game, vertical scroller, and it just looked so real to me. Yeah. And I wanted one, but they were so expensive.
Yeah. Well, it's funny, isn't it, when stuff used to look so real back then. I can remember when FIFA was a new game, and I can remember saying to my friend when I was dead young, he turned around to me and saying, "I can't believe how realistic the characters look," just because it was based on their actual photo, but it was like so squared off. It looked so awful compared to now. You
remember Sensible Soccer?
Sensible Soccer, I do remember Sensible Soccer, yeah, 100% I do, yeah. But I tell you now, I've walked into a friend's house recently where we've been playing on FIFA, and it's so realistic nowadays. I turn around to him and say, "Oh, who's playing?" And it's not, it's him on FIFA. And I was like, wow, I actually thought that was real people playing football for a second, but the graphics on them nowadays are just incredible.
Yeah, very good graphics.
Yeah, no, it is. It's quite shocking nowadays, because it'll come to a point. I mean, it's already happening nowadays with deepfakes, but it'll come to a point where you just won't know if something's real or animated going forwards. It's a bit scary. But Jamie said my first piece that got me into coins when I was younger was a cartwheel penny. Well, they are great coins. One of my favourite cartwheels. I was actually talking to a friend about the cartwheel penny today, because he was saying about how there was a point in history where most UK coinage was fake, and I said to him, towards the end of the 1700s, so the 18th century, it's believed that only 8% of coinage was actually official coinage, so 92% of them would have been counterfeits.
What was your first ever computer?
My first ever computer was with BBC.
ZX81.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
With the expansion pack of 16K.
Love it. Yeah, it was a BBC computer, Acorn BBC, and I used to have a Fred Flintstones game for it, and a little red joystick, and that was fantastic. That was. But,
we used to go into the physics lab and play Elite on it.
Oh yeah. My first ever games console was the Sega Mega Drive.
Mine was. We had a proper games console, Atari 2600.
Yeah.
But before that, we had one with Pong, with squash, tennis, and football on it.
Yeah.
You just move the paddles up and down.
Yeah.
And like me and my brother would play on it for hours and hours and hours. We couldn't believe that we could get this on a normal television.
Yeah.
And play this. It was just fascinating.
Yeah. And then you just look at how far technology's come since then. It's unbelievable.
And it wasn't that long ago. It was only like 45 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, the amount it's moved on in that short period of time is just incredible, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Coin Noob says Commodore 16 with tape drive. Yeah, one of my friends had one of those. What was that little? Was it a game with an egg? He played as a little egg, and he had that for the Commodore, and I used to spend hours.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
I had most of my games on the Spectrum.
Yeah. They were very popular as well, weren't they? The Spectrums.
Yeah, just the sound was terrible.
Yeah. Luke says he's got an old Atari Mega 4 up my attic that needs digging out and restoring, still in its original box. I've got a Master System still in the original box. I've got a couple of Mega Drives, but they're not in the original boxes anymore. The Master System I've got had Alex the Kid inbuilt, which I think was the best one to have inbuilt. Sinclair ZX from Blistering Barnacles. Oh, Dizzy, that's it, Scott Silver. Dizzy the Egg. That was 100%. It was Dizzy.
What was it? Attic Attack. Manic Miner.
Yeah. Jet Set Willy. Yes, I remember Jet Set Willy. I do remember Jet Set Willy. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, there was some great old games, weren't there? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I like it nowadays. How you can get like an emulator with like 10,000 old games on it, and you can just play through them.
I remember when I got my first like proper computer, which was an Atari ST. They had a game on it called Dungeon Master.
Oh yes, Dungeon Master.
Oh, I loved that game.
Yeah.
Only trouble is, I think it was like 5 or 6 floppy disks, and you had to be changing them all the time.
Yeah. My first games were like that. You'd get to a certain point of the game, and it would just stop on you and say, "Please insert floppy disk 75."
Oh.
Yeah.
And my mate had a Commodore Amiga, put an hard drive in it.
Oh, that was clever. What was it? A 4 megabyte hard drive?
I don't think it was that.
Yeah, I know. Early PCs, if you had a 4 megabyte hard drive, you were doing well, weren't you? You know what I mean? But
yeah. Then I got my first PC.
Yeah.
LNX.
We were pretty fortunate because my mum used to run a business from home, so we had PCs ever since I was a very young kid. I grew up always having a PC in the house, so gaming was a lot of fun. I think one of my favourite games from being a kid was Command and Conquer. I just spent so much time playing Command and Conquer.
Oh, do you remember June?
Yes. Yeah, not very well.
That's the game I loved.
Yeah.
It was very similar to Command and Conquer.
Yeah.
You used to go out and collect the spice, bring it back, and then you could build new types of buildings.
Yeah,
I love that game.
One game I loved that came out quite a bit before that was a game called Civilization, and that was quite similar. You'd build your civilization up.
God games.
Yes, yeah. You were the god building the empire kind of thing, and I used to love that kind of game. I really did. Moving it back onto the shiny stuff. Coin Noobs just noticed silver price creeping up again for you. Yeah. It's things have started to creep back up again. I was saying about my stocks took a real big dive a few weeks ago. Went from about 27% in profit down to just over 18% in profit, but they've gone back up to just under 25% back in profit. So yeah. The markets do seem to be recovering a bit from the bit of a blip we had recently, so that's always good to see. Yes, the dip never materialised, says Titan Uranus. We had this bit of it. There was a bit of a dip, but it wasn't.
There's always a dip in the summer.
Yeah, no, there is. That's true. There is always a bit of a dip in the summer, but a lot of people were saying it was going to turn into a full blown crash, weren't they? And we just do seem to have avoided the crash. And I was seeing a lot of a lot of FOMO related videos popping up, so saying this is about to happen, be wary. And I just thought, same as I normally do, I'm just going to keep buying. If it does go low, it means I'll buy it cheaper, and in a few years' time, I'll make even more profit off it. So,
it's like these people on they use like Ron's basement guys. It's awful. 1 minute he's pumping it up, then he's pushing it down.
Yeah.
It's like people don't need to hear this.
No, that's true. I try and avoid that kind of thing. I do say, buy the dip is my opinion. What I think you should do. If you're not buying the dip, at least don't sell during the dip. Never sell when you're down, because then you're losing money. It wasn't enough to include something for me to spend a dime. That bloody Love Heart. There we go. It wasn't enough to induce me into spending a dime. Yeah, fair enough. I got a purple-ish sky here. Is still Northern Lights? No, I not to my knowledge, but it might be. Let's have a look. Northern Lights, UK. Anything 2 hours ago, Northern Lights, rare red alert for UK. So yeah, it may be Northern Lights could be seen in the UK tonight in rare red alert. So yeah, no, it looks like there could be Northern Lights, mate, tonight. We're saying the best time to see them is around midnight.
Rich, well, dude, I'm gonna have to call it a night, dude.
No problem, mate. I mean, it's almost 10 p.m, so that's no problem here. The weather is weird this year. It really is, Luke. But it's sunny where Jamie is. It's probably about 5:30 in the morning where Jamie is, something like that. So I can imagine the sun's on its way up. But Stephen, my friend, thank you very much for coming across and joining me tonight. It's been great chatting, great having you on as always. And I'm looking forward to our next chat already when we get to see your fine collection of commemorative 50p's.
There's not many.
Well, it doesn't matter how many there is. It's
I could smash them up on the channel, couldn't I?
No.
I could make you and find you blocks, smash them to pieces.
No.
While I was cackling in the background.
No, you wouldn't do that to us. Yeah, like Luke said, great natter tonight, mate. Thank you very much for coming on. BBA said, if you have a camera phone with night vision, people please film it and put it on Discord. I'm going to pop outside and see if I can see it. Apparently you can see it a lot better through your camera phone than you can with your naked eye anyway, so I'm going to go out and see if I can track down the Northern Lights.
Don't you go outside.
Well, no, it's always a bit risky when I go outside. Not for me.
People.
Yeah. He's escaped again. Send him out. Send him round. He's got out again.
Send him out. We're not damned up.
That's it. He's wandering around park in his pyjamas again.
He's talking to walls.
Yeah. That's it. I love it. Stu said, awesome live. Dear Steve, Stephen. Thank you very much, Stu, mate, and thank you to everyone who's joined us tonight. It's just been a bit of fun tonight. A bit like I put in the title, a bit of a pub chat tonight.
Sorry, I didn't have a video up. Just wasn't in the mood tonight.
It's all right. We've had Angus the cow to make up for it, haven't we? Little Angus. Right, on that note, on that note, we've definitely rabbled on for long enough. So I'm going to leave you all in the usual fashion by saying, until next time, as always, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.